bakuona
manga sole ebigambo gwe wakwata omwana n'owulira sirumba
simulinako problem mpulirizaako
Ivan nkusaba wajja muri wano kibaddeewo batokke mutudde ku live muli mu kuyuzayuza ekibiina president ali desperate
otegeera Bungereza amalunga battana nti munnabungereza ayogera bogus
for change lwaki omutinga abantu naawe olwokuba bajjeko omugaggawo mutinga ojjako abantu tukugamba honorable w'omunyampi kikazi kinyampi nayo kiremezaamu odotya
honestly because you don't have to be rude to me, but I was only asking a very fair question. You don't have to go get on me because I can do ghetto grace. Never to my when a pledge talking a foot dako. Nanda for you. Never change the paper number.
Namba hiyo 055 ogenda ko tokuba ko na kimwogera musoke mu meeting mwene
Yanga Entalo zisuse nze sirowooza nti John no for change bino tubiyetaaga saawa zino president ali eri buli lunaku muvumona
Ivan sokoleke malo ensonga zange Ivan leka male ensonga zange we muting mwesigalo nga we mutinze
Grace alwanidde ku page ye netubiwulira Grace eyo bwoba ogenda get on me njagenda get ojjukira nze sirina leader nesitabanga ku kaadi mu NUP actually mbadde nzize in peace era siminaako problem nze n'ebitalo byammwe sibitegeera bulungi gye bigana gye biraga I have no problem with you, Grace. Naye wontandika ogenda get on me, I'll go get on you. Naye no page yo tojja kudda. Nende okume page yo, gy'oba okuteeka entalo zo. N'aba NRM bo, simanya ne baani. Nono fiki beya kama blocking emuko katono asooka mulemu kajja kubipostingako.
Sebo omuntu obeera otya wano ne weewaana okuwa muwala wa Rwigema owa NRM akalulu wabula wakwata kaadi y'ekibiina no
Ndao kuzala wa mafutu soda Johnny K.
Wese nkugambye wona ogenda get on me
Trust furniture totwasamira nange kankigambe guno mulamu mulala
omuntu nadda wano ne yeewaana wa NUP ne wa NRM
awane
ngodda mu kamuwuliriza kasasira
nze sirowooza nti no twetaaga bino kati era ndowooza ekome wano leero temujuzza twogera ku birala ebitugattako. But okay, you're supposed to be moderating and sorting these things out. You cannot let people come here and start confusing everyone. Tuli mu bintu ebikadde bano bali mu kuyuzaayoza.
Otya nti Grace Kayo kweyagaliza obwa East Africa abamunyampi.
Grace, just for your information to know, I've not been living in Kalungu for 28 years. Kalungu sinayo business oba oyagala kwatakinga Sewungu awo ng'ogenda nze Sewungu sinze namutwala mu parliament nabagamba dda nze siri spokesperson wa Joseph. If you want to fight with him, go and fight with him. Nenze erinnya eryange nze Sewungu.
Olutalo lugenda kuweta amawanga lugenda kuweta constituency kati
olutalo lufuusenga lw'abagashumba bava eri ne bagamba wano tulumba kati nno gashumba ye weekalungu nno at least
naye muwonge ensubu abantu basuubudde entalo
nadda bannaye bakulu bannange
muwonge nokkiriza omukazi anaŋŋamba nakwata omwana wange
Lidala ebintu byemuliko byemutuddeko
nga muwonge owuliriza oyo bunosensi mukazi anywedde enjaga ye nga gye yanywanga ekiboga mu kkomera aliwa n'abooga buboozi
anti kati oyo propaganda saagala osale ku muntu kigambo nga bwaye bwakikusazeeko
yeegaana enjaga aginywako ate nkimusalako
lwaki omuntu omala musiba mabega mikono n'olyoka omukuba ebikonde abaddewo wano nga tuyogera
ajje ajeega
John Kenze mbadde ndowooza ekya Grace tukite mbozi ya Grace tukite wakwata omwana Jonke hakisha sikutya nze Grace tugenda kulwana naawe mukwana nakugambye if you want to go ghetto I'll go ghetto nze ndowooza ebene byokutwaza ekibiina nze Grace my problem with you kutandika kuyuzaayiza kibiina to fit your narrative nze kye problem yange naawe nange yokka other than that sikulinako problem sikumanyi nnyo by the way ogamba nti omumanyi nnyo nze sikumanyi manyi nga I don't take time to know people so if you want to go to Kalungu naye nze sigana kukkiriza muntu kuyuzaayiza kibiina ku peegi nga ntuddeko nga ndaba
walonda wa NRM noweewaana n'okwewaana kyokka nga weyita wa NRM weyita wa NUP ng'ate ng'oli mukulembeze na mulamba kati nga namwe mudawo nga muwuliriza kasasiro oyo omuntu nga yeewaana nga bwe yalonda wa NRM nga yeyita honorable wa NUP mwera nga temukitegeera nti oyo munyampi
oyogera ku ono oyogera ku oli oyomba n'ono oyomba n'oli oba tewakkiriziganya na kaaya fair enough kya butonde naye abate Grace abakugenda mu palamenti yandibadde atya mupyawe mula
kigambo ebimuvaamu ani atwala oyo mutalya basiru si basiru balaba naawe kikazi ekigenda e Uganda nekibakabakako buyaayi bwomukibuga bonna obulimu
ebikogambye ebyo tubiveeko kubanga Grace avuddeko tobijja
amale noteekayo
amanya ki
otegeera
otuyambe
naye nga temunnaba Patricia Sente lwaki temuziteeka ku nnamba eyo ennamba
Patricia katono waliwo wano ayogedde ku Zinga mu comment Zinga yaali ku Zinga ye Namiiro ani Namiiro e Masaka yali ayagala kaadi
Patricia kyatereeza message sooka omuleke
muwongezeriza obuyinza bwange Patricia ye mugagga owa ddala oleese kuno abagagga ba AI ne batuwemula ne basala omugambo omanyi obugagga nti bakola bukole obugagga bakola bukole
Ivan wuyo awoza enamba ya Patricia ereeta ki naye talina kyateekako
bano abagagga ba AI abakomba ebirenge by'abasajja ne bamala ne babasente
temukuba mukazi nga tekumuddeeko abizeiwa feya
omukazi mumuleke
naye nze ndowooza Grace needs to calm down Grace nze mbadde nteesa
mulinganga bamusiba emikono musibye emikono ntuka mukuba bikonde
naye sadida zakubye muno for change ne banvuma ng'olyoka osirise ng'owaga buwazi ne bansabako amazzi era Patricia nyambe nati munange
mbadde mubuuza bibuuzo byange
nange mbuuzizza bibuuzo n'amala n'anyiiga nga bimusaze enteega kuba mugambye wawagira muwala wa Lwejema Desire Muhooza owa NRM okyenyumirizaamu otya ng'oli wa NUP bye bimugjeeko we ne mugamba 2021 yayimirirawo nga independent n'afuna obululu 17 ate yeeyita maama Kiboga nti yatwala NUP ekiboga lwaki yafuna obululu
Mr. For Change.
Yeah.
Oh, jebale. Nze nasose n'ensirika ng'omukazi atugasse kakota.
Kejje katono nnyo muwonge baamuliisizza ssente ez'empewo n'anzijjako obuyinza n'aleka bansi
naye bayiza mbalamusizza nnyo mujebaleko kakati buli muntu yenna ng'oyagala enkyukakyuka era nga oli wa NUP nze kyenamala okusalawo sikyanenya kibiina kyange lwaki tekyawadde gundi kaadi kubanga ebintu bingi nga baali boogera bulungi naye we baamala obutabawa kaadi twategeera embeera zaabwe ntegeera kati madamu oyo mu kwogera ye ayogera bulungi naye ekizibu kye tamanyi kontrolinga busungu si mu bubi naye nga go ge mazima ekiwulira so kati noweebuuza nti bwe baba bagaba kaadi basinziira ku ki kuba abasajja baba bamanyi enneeyisaayo baba bamanyi ki era basobola n'okuwa kaadi lwa nsonga nti oluusi aliyo si w'amaanyi kiri awo naye ne bagamba waaye tetulina kyakola katuwoono n'osanga tebakuteekamu maanyi tebakola ki lwa nsonga nti obusungu buno omuntu atakontrolinga busungu amazima aba muzibu madamu oyo muwuliriza ebbanga lingi era waliwo ne lwanamusangako era ku interview kumanya ku gundi kuno ku live naye simanyi naye nga tulina kwesabira bwesabizi kuba amazima gali nti nze waliwo ekintu kye sisobola kwogera ku media katate omukulembeze wange wempuli asobola okyogera so mba nzigwamu amaanyi okitegeera kubanga kyensuubira abali kuno mwenna muyina abaana muyina abazadde ate ekyomanya muyina ekyokubiri nti tubatuulizibwa abantu bangi okitegeera sobola okubeera awo omwana wo n'awulira nti just waliwo g'obadde naye ku live n'omuwemula ntegeera ye omwana n'akitwala nti okuwemula si musango oba muntegeera bulungi so si byangu kuba obusungu butujjako nnyo naye nga byangu
But how many do you think I need? How many are in one pan? Okay, let me have like 10. 5 pieces. Let me have like 10. Kati no Grace avakum kubira na mvuma. No. Like 10 of these. Yeah.
That's 75 each.
That's fine. Grace, ekizibu ky'olina kati bw'oyagala kuyomba owuula olutalo olukuli bubi omutima gwo gwagala kulwana naye nze sigenda kulumba naawe era nga bwe nkugambye nze Grace size bad spirit ate Grace akubirako nakasajja ku mutima because sikumanyi simanyi gy'obeera simanyi if you're coming or going simanyi bikwatako honestly sikumanyi nnyo kiri awo So kati mbeera ntya n'akasajja ku mutima ku muntu gwe simanyi. Thanks. Kikimakinga na sense nti nze Patricia nkulinako akasajja ku mutima. Just gw'oli muntu oyagala kulwana bulwanyi, omutima gwo gulwana. There's something either kye wakola ekikulumiriza. Ekikutadde mu ntalo eziri non-stop, left, right and center, oli mu butalotalo. Nze sikulinako tabu, by the way, onkubi, bava nno kunkubira kati nampalabula. Agane mulinako jealous. What the jealous is a natural phenomenon, but why would I be jealous of somebody I don't know? See, Grace nkulaba bulabi, nze I swear to God, sikumanyi, but I told you, lindako, John K. No. Ava kunkubira, nangamba, nali mu Shadows Angels, kirina mu kitabo. Era ekitabo kitunda, even now, era woyogera ku bya Shadows Angels nga abantu bagula ekitabo. It's that simple. Grace, okubeera mu Shadows Angels, you don't even understand what Shadows Angels means. You don't, oh my God, olaba John K kugamba butasoma bulumu okuze. When people go to school, zigana aga wansi nnyo ne batabeera exposed at early age. Babeera kubanga gwe simulinako tabu, and that is a fact. Simulinako tabu, sirimubeerako na tabu. I don't have a reason to have a tabu with her. All I said is, nekintu kibadde very simple. Mugambe to Grace. Tamugana muzino Entalo. Muli mukuyizayizaamu ekibiina. Kati already abi twisting. She's fighting with everyone. You cannot fight with everyone and win. If you fight with everyone, togena kuininga Grace. Nze nkugambyeko ng'omuntu ate nkuggyeko simply because ndabye ebintu bibadde biri mu escalatinga. I had to take you off so that you calm down. Nesi kujja continue. Now, but like I said, genda okume live, onvume, bannange mbatumye buli recordingira byanvuma mitwalo 10. Grace ngenda kuwalabula. Nenda ndudde n'okuyomba. You go get on me, I'll go get on you. Onkubidde wane simu sebo you're trying to okummanyira. Ekyo takigenda mu nkusinza myaka. Grace olina emyaka emeka? Nedda John K. Grace alina emyaka emeka? Aba 45 bagamba fa aba 47 tuli bakulu. Bagamba don't get it. Age gap ye musiem. Mbuto ina kyonsinza kati bya Grace byalina mbimanyiddewa. Nange byenina ebyanga bimanyiddewa. Oh my God. You see how people babeera yeyo nga background yakulinako beef. Nze ngande bugambi wano John Tawante tuyomba n'abantu bulijjo ne tubajjako. Mujjako because abadde ali ebintu bi escalating nga bigenda out of hand. But I'm trying to say you people, emboozi mugijjeewo. Literally, ebintu ebyo byaggwa. Naye tuli back and forth. Kitegeera. Nina emyaka 47 njamuwa. Emyaka 47 naye bw'oba tonsinga kulabika bulungi tolina ky'oŋŋamba. Oba olina emyaka 2 oba 15 oba 3 oba tolina ky'oŋŋamba. Kasi obeera nga tonsiga kunyirira. Tolina ky'oŋŋamba. Simple as that. Oba nina emyaka 15 oba nina emyaka
Sebo muwonge va mu kacyayi totuyiwa va mu kacyayiko.
Patricia weebale nnyo nkomyewo ate nkomyewo n'amaanyi.
Muwonge avafuna kasimu. Muwonge avafuna kasimu. Wetutuuse birimu n'okwekubira obusimu okussayo ebijji.
Bano abagagga ba AI abatakyalina makulu. Abagagga ba AI ekyo ssebo
Wansolo spokesperson
Wansolo asooka akole ku nsonga ziri yokaana kubanga munne waka wa AI kubanga naye nga teri simu yonna enkubiddwa kubanga nze by the way ndi independent sitambula na gundi agandi yase sikikola ekyo so baganda bange luno olutalo leero lubaddewo wano sirulabanga kubanga lutuusa abantu bonna nga buli muntu yenna agira bamutuuza buli muntu yenna olugira eyatandise olutalo yadde Nina ne Ivan Bruce byo bino enja biteekayo enkya nze mumanyi nsaala nange violence woowe nja biteekayo enkya nze nkubuulira no terunaggwa ate kenaalufunamu sponsor kenaalufunirirayo sponsor nja duvuga ne weguna
we muwonge ssebo
kwendi
mulimu kwekubira busimu ne Johnike ndaba nga live yayise leta
ninabukirwa kamuyite wanajje ninasindika
ninabukirwa uyo nazaala wange
gojjo sobola gwayina n'omulamwa by the way ninabukirwa sindika request
yatali mugagga wa vacho
yatali mugagga wa vacho naye bano abagagga benina leero bava kyo bano bo bava ba AI nina soko
nanga abantu batapinge screen
Pro.
Muongo
Yes,
sebo tukyali
Muwonge alina karakita ya CEO. Muwonge aleetako abajjonkera omuntu n'abawa obudde
obuyinza bwange
naye ate gwe bw'otandika okujjonkera ng'akuteeka mutinga Muwonge sebo empisa zino okuteekawo
network wadde toyina
nedda Muwonge olina oteekawo mutual grounds bw'otyo obadde okola ne ku ow'ekitiibwa ssebo era Patricia yaze n'atutaasa singa tabadde Patricia tubadde tulina we tonywa ku tuzzi
mbadde njagala nina bukirwa asooka gye nina sindika request wa mu masoko sindika
sente kuz'abagagga kuba bano bagagga baamalayo tukoya abagagga ba AI
bali wano bannaayo
otherwise tujja kuyita Jeni Bulya yategeera ebintu bino tulabe oba abagagga ba AI baprovinga nti ssente balina Jeni Bulya yabitegeera bino
Ali jene buli ali mu America ate yitali mu lubeerwa mu simanyi mu lusuulwa mu
nanti olutala ayinza okuseesaamu enku ne tulaba oba abagagga ba AI bavaamu kasente kuba tukooya abagagga b'ebigambo ng'obugagga bwabwe
muwonge seba afunyeeya emitwalo 5
mu mazima ga Katonda muleke kuwaliza muyinza n'okulemesa omuntu okuteekako data enkya ne mutabeerako bane siina 10 kyonna kyenfunye ekyo ge mazima ntomanyi ndi musajja ayogera amazima mukubye bukubidde olutalo ndutuddemu lumaze essaawa nnamba mwevuma mwewemula naye yadde
yenze mubeevumye tonteekamu nze mbuuziza bubuuzo ne bampemula
ayi ng'ova nakuwemula wano gundi trust fani ky'omuwemudde kyoka omugambe kigambo kirungi
anti kaakati John K ekirungi gwe bakugambye eyayogera ebigambo ono kwegamba yabadde messenger atambuza message naye nga message erina gye yava
okagenda ngambye nti alina ssejjembe w'omutwe yeetisse ya bwereere kati ate oli honorable byayogedde nti Seremba ye yayogera honorable ye yagula Seremba amuseemu koodi Seremba si ye yayogera yali kagologoosi k'oyo omukyala yennyini mubuuzizza ebibuuzo era n'akola kyembadde musuubiramu nti ajja kupangulukuka
toli manya struggle bwetambula olutalo lubadde wano Sematalo yennyini nze nkugambye muwonge nina ebizibu kugamba nze ngwa mbizibu by'abantu
nze mbadde njagala olwa Patricia ne Honorable Grace Kakooza lubeerewo eddakiika nga 5 naye
Patricia nti y'omumanyira amuggyeko bujja seconds 2 n'amusuula wansi naye nina bukirwa wamma nsanyusa okulaba osinga bangi abataayaaya bano ba AI
naye ekintu kiri kimu nze ngenda kuweereza ssente nze ndi mugagga nina emmwanyi okiwulira mwezi gwa mukaaga gujja tugenda kunoga ekintu ekikulu kiri kimu kiri nti namba yo njina ngenda kuweereza wano ssente naye ne luli nakuwa emitwalo 10 lwakuba abasinga bajja kunvuma egigenda wamuwanga kivumbi tewatuwa feedback naye soka ekyo kiri understandable ngenda kuweereza ssente naye ekintu ekikulu kiri nti enkyukakyuka eno no platform ngenda kwogerera nga bwe nayogera ku ya Mwoyo gwa ggwanga egenze kwonooneka bamoderator bangi bakuteekamu ennyo ekipindi bangi otya nnyo bwe bagamba omuyiwa I think bamoderator bawanike bejjeko bokka platform egenda kwonooneka egenda towards Mwoyo gwa ggwanga ate kenkyogera nenkyogera ne ku live endala abantu bajja kulabuka egenda ekkirira tekyalina maanyi gaayo ya Patricia kukubidde essimu nange mala kukola twegweko tulabe ebintu bino kubanga Grace Kakooza yakulwanirira nnyo nsomanyi ndi respecting abalwanyi ku bintu bya Amza naye kuterawo nnyo akabega naye byetubireke naye nkugamba gwe bamoderator bayitirira naddala John K adivertinga nnyo John K obuyinza bw'amaanyi nnyo nze namugamba wakitakola platform eyiye nabeera kuli nayogera ng'asobola nno okubeera n'abantu byayogerera babimuli every nonsense there is sense
abagagga ba AI bakuwe ssente bajje erinnya lyange
Patricia amuwadde emitwalo 5 banaine bwe twatulya ssente
tukoya abagagga mujje
John K for kugaba ssente togenda nobono kutuma tuli bakopi
muri ba AI mujje erinnya lyange mu mboozi zammwe muleete ssente
John K isaisamu nnyo abantu amaaso John K mbutufu John K
AI muri bagagga ba AI muleete ssente
mulira no bwakulula nse bwe njagala okugabanga abantu b'ekyotera tugaba
sente si munnyo ntuzakwogerera
nedda tugenda kumuwa sente wamma NUP for change sigenda kubeera forced nti no tulina okuwa sente ngenda kuwa ekyo kyokimanyi batoke wamma njogera bituufu batalaze
wali
ninabukirwa nze nkumanyi byogera mazima meerere
ndudde naawe okuwayo ez'omwezi
era neyange teekako
nze platform naalibadde siriiko kubanga tewali kuno ayina the cash crop eziwera emiti nga 15,000 sirinaako naalibadde sirinamu kembeera omukadde kembeera eki naye naalibadde nze siri ku eno platform sinsiale lwakuba bintu byakujjako Museveni bye bitubeeza wano naye olwaleero
muwonge lwaki tomuwa n'alabirira ku mmwanyi ezo n'omuwa omulimu kale sigambye nti anoonya mulimu
ekyotera waliyo abantu bannaye waliyo
analinya atya atuuka ewaffe ekyotera emmwanyi
muwonge keberako ku simu yo muwonge
wamma tugenda kumuwa sente naye tubadde tukusaba bakyukemu bannange tubeere n'abali 50-50 tubeere
muwonge ndowooza mpa obwa modoleta ninabukirwa tokiraba
ye batoke nawe osobola kubanga ka map media waka squeezinga osobola naye batekewo n'omuntu omulala tuleme kubeera bali biased nnyo abagendera ku side yammwe wabeerewo olwatwa tutaakirize platform
naye nina ndowooza nkikola balance bulungi naye lwakuba oluusi bano bamoduleta
nedda nze si lwakuba nti ondeeta nnyo
muwonge wanzijjako ko muwonge
bakyukemu sinsiale tugamba Museveni to retire nabo balitayalingeko tebakoze olwayo tekibadde kirungi toyinza kujjako bonalebo bwotyo
obwa modoleta ngenda bufuna ninabukirwa weeyagale
era buno mbukuwa
omuntu yenna ajja okunkuba mbeera nga nange neetegese
nedda akkirize nga bamuddemu
simala gakubibwa bwe ntyo kubanga nange mba nzitowamuko
nipo kyenyi nkuweerezezza wamma ssente
bamma weebalire ddala
sigamba nti olw'okuba ondeese nze sigira tuli mu kutunda mwanyi wanoona naalibadde sirina gwe nnyina gwe njogera naye tetuli mu ggunda eremu abamu basuubula bivumo
ate muwonge bakuwa information eziri false kunze naawe n'ozitwala n'ozongerayo naye
kati oyinza okukomerera wayigogwe naye wansolo nga nkulwaniridde ku lutalo luno leero
nga bw'oseka bw'oteekayo bw'oseka
naye olutalo lwaleero
mwonge
nzifunye maama nzifunye ninabukirwa nzifunye olwaleero leero mbadde mabegawo wansolo
siyina kisobu kye mba nkoze nze
neyanziza ninabukirwa wansololeko omugagga ninayogere agambe
ale abaavu katusirike ama ninayogera bambi
nze siri mugagga
olaba jonike bulaya yansala dduse
abamu banoga tiktok ffe tetuli mu ezo class
jonike bulaya yansala dduse ng'alaba omugagga ninabukirwa
yemuyisayisa bumaaso asevingira abaana be
jonike tanyiiga
esente ze talina wazijja naye ffe eri ewaka bali mu kunoga mwanyi tetwali badde na wano
bali mu kunojjola
Anti tomanyi nti zaagwa mukaaga
Not for
kati
change.
zitandise.
Batoke okeberako ku simu yo.
Bakongereyo pound 10 anti buli wembeera wano okola ssente buli wembeera olina okukola ssente oyo nakimpigidi njo musabula MP awulira nze
Batoke kebera ku simu yo batoke.
Patricia
Batoke nkuweerezezza ssente.
Batoke keberako.
Patricia jangu.
Omulwanyi akakazi ne kakubeerako ne kakufiirako wano baali bakasirako ebyamuwummuza n'enkayirawo
Batoke ozifunye.
Batoke tamanyi kubala ssente batoke.
Batoke azimanyi bange yeebale kubaawo.
Ali mukebera.
Ntaddeko ojja kulaba
naye NUP for change.
Naye muwonge.
Nze nzija ku platform yo ddala mbeerako. Nze gwolaba bampise buyisi.
Totera kubaako.
Gwesi ffe tubadde tuze olina amajeego.
Akakazi ako keyita akaana akato. Ani atakala mu Shadows Angels nga bazina ekimansulo. Patricia Wabwe yali amanjulwadde okukyala ewaabwe. Ebanka ekunze omukazi eyayanjulwa n'ekyeyo.
A new situation seems to have developed in Rwanda. A spokesman for the international community of the Red Cross declared in Geneva last week. Indeed, it's hard. In the one-time Belgian colony, a tribal massacre little short of genocide was underway. By conservative estimate, 6,000 Watutsi men, women, and children have already been slaughtered and tortured to death by hordes of Bahutu warriors. For centuries, the giant, average height 6 feet, Watutsi ruled the more primitive native Bahutu as their slaves. The table turned in 1960 when the Belgians staged an election in which the 1.5 million Bahutus wrenched control from their longtime feudal masters, who numbered only 250,000. The Batutsi wreaked a savage reprisal after Rwanda won its independence in July 1962. Some 86,000 Watutsi streamed into neighboring Tanganyika, Uganda, Burundi, and the Congo's Kivu province. But the Watutsi tribesmen vowed revenge. Band of nighttime raiders called Inyenzi. Apparently, they all created the name Inyenzi by themselves, but today they play victims and say that people are calling them cockroaches. They named themselves cockroaches. Began attacking Bahutu villages. But the Watutsi tribesmen vowed revenge. Bands of nighttime raiders called Inyenzi, cockroaches, began attacking Bahutu villages. The week before Christmas, thousands of Watutsi refugees suddenly invaded Rwanda from 3 countries. Although they advanced to within a few miles of the Rwanda capital, Kigali, the Watutsi were finally repulsed in a bloody battle. At that, the Bahutu set about exterminating their enemies once and for all. Even Watutsi families who never left the country were massacred. Children were impaled, and the forearms of Batutsi men were cut off, and the men sent into the jungle to die. 100 more were tossed into the Ruzizi River, which carried bodies until they bobbed up in the Lake Tanganyika. So, I mean, this article is very clear. When the Tutsis tell us their story, they only talk about them being unalived, but they do not talk about the mistreatment that they gave to the Hutus, to the Bahutus. They mistreated the Bahutus. Even me, at the if I was in the position of the Bahutus, I would behave the same way. You mistreated me. You made me your slave for centuries. When I react back, it becomes, oh, we are being decided. The Tutsis have always wanted to have an etiquette of genocide. They've always wanted to have that etiquette. It's not all, it just didn't started in 1994. This started way back in the 60s, before all of us here were born. We were not even in the history, but it's already started. They wanted that etiquette, and that's what they have. That's exactly what they're doing in Congo, wanting to have a second G-side etiquette of, a second one. That's why they're using Banyamulenges, the Tutsi Congolese are being unalived, or a G-side against the Tutsi Congolese. These people work as a cartel. Some of them are in Uganda, some of them are in Rwanda, some of them are in Congo, some of them are going way to Kenya, Tanzania, and everywhere. Everywhere they go, they cause chaos. And here we have a crop coming, taking the mic, telling us Congo is a failed state. If the US has been stealing in Congo, why are Congolese upset that Kagame is stealing? Let an African steal. He's not thinking about the Congolese women who are being raped. He's not thinking about the Congolese children who are being raped. He's not thinking about, no, he's not seeing that. He's not seeing the Congolese men who have been sodomized by his Tutsi brothers. He's not seeing that. All he's seeing, but that's what's disturbing you? Yes, of course, Congo's borders were open because Kabila wanted it to be like that. Kabila did it. It was purposely done. What is happening in Congo today was, we didn't just wake up one morning and everything started. No, this was planned. 30 years of that. So what do you want to teach us? It's 30 years. I will not deny, you're right to say that the borders were open, but it was opened by a puppet of Kagame. It was opened by a puppet of Museveni. He was there. He was working for them. He was there as a puppet. Museveni and Kagame were ruling. So what do you want to come and tell Congolese people here? Do you think because you are given the mic, you are smart? No, you only expose your ignorance and your stupidity on the panel. And you
So
thought
here
people
you
were
are just
clapping.
abusing
Can you
people, no
mute your mic,
discussion.
please? Mastermind is talking. I'll drop you.
You are
Mute
just
your mic.
abusing.
Mastermind will drop you. Just leave your mic up, close and listen to me and take notes while I'm talking. You understand? Don't think because you treated the Hutus as slaves, you will come and do it in Congo. You think you have the habit of wanting to be masters, being people's masters, and that's what you're trying to do it on the panel here. You understand? You take the mic and talk a lot of nonsense, things that you cannot back. And you're telling us, oh, yes, Kagame can steal. Why an African cannot steal? Are you okay in your head? Or you just be showing your idiocy on the panel? Another person who did not speak. Mr. Patrick.
Can I have my motion? Can I have
No,
my
no, no.
motion?
I asked the motion
Let's
before
Yui
you.
has have his motion and then you come, Nadesh.
Yeah, I would like to ask,
motion, 2
is
minutes.
it
Finish it. I have some questions to these people too.
Yeah, no problem. Let's Grace have her motion and then you can ask your questions.
Okay, yeah. So, United States of Rwanda. Listen very well. According to the article that the mastermind just read, we can conclude that Rwanda have already been a failed state because you people only have 3 ethnic group that you cannot even get along from since the 50s. You people been fighting, been unaliving each other. So that article, it's just illustrated to us that you have been a failed state, and coming here and claiming that Congo is a failed state, you want to inflict that failed state to DRC, but it's not going to work because we have a generation and we have a president who's laboring very hard so that Congo cannot be a failed state, has your intention to make it be. And so I'm going to conclude saying that Rwanda have always been a failed state. Thank you.
Much Nadege. Basically, yeah, they need to chop each other in order for the country to work. Go ahead, Latifa. Go ahead with you.
I want to say nothing. I have just a little bit question. It's just a question.
No, you always have nothing to say.
My question, I'm not talking to you, bro. I know you don't like me for what I was saying, but it was true. Okay, my question is, why Rwandese people, everywhere they go, if they go to Congo, they call themselves Congolese. If they go to Uganda, they call themselves a Ugandan. And if they go to Kenya, they call themselves Kenya. But the language they want to speaking is Kinyarwanda, is not Kiganda or Kikenya or what. Can I get to know what is the problem to them country, why they doesn't like them country, they want to take someone's nationals. Can I get to know the reason why they used to happen like that? Thank you.
Sorry,
United African, you can now open your mic and answer the question.
Why they are not proud to them country. Why they are not proud. Everywhere they go, I'm a Muganda, I'm a Munyarwanda, I'm a Murundi, I'm a Congo, like that.
United, you can now open your mic and answer the question.
But I'm just afraid because insults here a lot.
United, go ahead, brother. You know these insults mean nothing. Go ahead. Tell him.
You will stop opening your mic, please.
Now, you see, if people don't want to take facts, they just bring up opinions.
What is the meaning of facts to you, please? Can you give us the definition of facts?
Facts is whereby you bring things and you can even reference them and you say that you go and read this or check this and this.
Thank you. Can you give us the reference of everything you've said?
Opinions is whereby you just suggest.
In that case, can you give us reference of? Can you, in that case, listen? In that case, can you give us the reference of all the rubbish that you said here, please? Can you give us the reference, please?
So, I think if a discussion is about rubbish, I think let me just
I just a question. I asked the question: why the Rwandese people they are not proud for them country? If they went to USA, for us Congolese people, even if we born in Uganda or in America, we can be proud for ourselves. I'm a Congolese, and if the Uganda born everywhere in Rwanda, Congo, USA, or where they can be proud for themselves. I'm a Uganda girl. If they went to Rwanda, they'd be proud from where original place they came from. Why Rwandese people, if they came from inside of the Rwanda?
Okay, let me answer that. Let me respond.
They don't have anything apart from tea, coffee, and
respond.
I want to answer me this question: why they are not proud? Is it Kagame body to them? They are scaring to say it, or because there is someone around there. He was singing some song. Kagame aratuiche, Kagame aratuiche. So I want to know the reason why we are not proud to your country. If you came from your country, you don't want to say I'm a Munyarwanda. I'm a Munyarwanda. You just say I'm a Muganda. I'm a Munyankore. I'm a Congolese. Let me just not know the reason.
Okay, now, Madame Latifa. The thing is, I shouldn't be proud of being a Ugandan or Rwandese or a Congolese. That is my opinion. We have we have not done like great things in this Great Lakes region or in Africa. Our countries are still crumbling. Our countries haven't stabilized security-wise, economically, socially. We still have issues. We are not like USA or Singapore or Dubai, UAE. So if you can find that a Congolese is chasing away a Rwandese or a Rwandese person from Rwanda and welcoming a white man, you can really feel sad for that. Africa is for Africans. If we have issues, we have problems in our states. Let me say this. If we have problems at home in Africa, we should sit down and sort out our matters. We shouldn't invite in whites because Bazungus, the whites, will not help us. They are after our resources. They are after gold, they are after oil, they are after everything. There is no mercy with the white man. From 1884, when they partitioned Africa.
Wait, don't give us history because you're saying crap.
Okay.
Latifa, did you have any other question?
I still on the same question. Why? Okay, you say that I'm understanding, but why Congolese and the Rwandese who was suffering for a long time? I think it's Congolese. Rwandese, they never been suffering.
Why have they suffered? Because it's a failed state. I said Congo is a failed state.
I still asking my question. It don't come instead of my question. But until it is hard to them, but they still been proud for being Congolese. They are never saying, I'm a Rwanda like me. I'm a refugee from Uganda. But I never say, I speak really good Kiganda and Kinyankole Kikia, but I can't speak it.
Why are you proud of being a Congolese when you don't have roads? Why are you proud of being a Congolese when there is no safe water?
After I finish, you're going to answer your question.
Latifa, let me answer him. I'm proud of being Congolese because in Congo, despite our failed state, we have never chopped each other. We have never taken machetes chopping our mothers. We have never taken machetes chopping our children. We have never taken machetes, chopping our mother's private parts. We have never taken machetes cutting our father's penises and putting them around drums.
Today being a Congo is like a curse.
Listen to me. I will explain to you why I'm proud to be Congolese. Listen to me. I will explain. You will mute your mic and you will listen why I am proud to be Congolese. Didn't you ask a question? Let me answer you. Because in Congo, we have never done that. The history of Congo, people know us good music. People don't know us about chopping each other. People do not know us about that. People don't know Congolese as invaders of other people's country. People do not know Congolese as going from one country to another as nomads and
like music when your resources are being plundered. You like music?
Yes, it's our resource. We do with it what we want and we give whoever we want. But we don't want to give it to Rwanda. Does that disturb you? It is our resource. We will give it even to the white man, even to the devil, but we don't want
being
it to
stupid.
Rwanda.
Actually, that's being
Yes,
stupid.
call it stupid. I prefer that than analyzing.
How do you get into music and forget about the resources?
I prefer that than being known as
that's
a
why
rapist.
That's why Rwanda is fucking you.
You're not doing tick and ping pong with me. Please, I don't want to drop you. So just keep your mic closed and allow me to answer your question. Close your mic. You asked a question. So sit there. You think I will tell you, no, I'm not proud. I'm a very proud Congolese. I will not go, go everywhere from one country to another and call myself, oh, I am Ugandan. Oh, I am Burundian.
Congolese which have fled the African continent.
Okay, stay down because you don't want to keep your mic open. I'll have, you open again, I'll just drop you because I don't want to do the back and forth with you. I had my mic closed. You asked a question. When you ask a question, have the patience to listen to the answer. So it seems like my answer is disturbing you. You wanted what? Me to cry? No. You know what? You will be crying soon. The people that you chopped each other. That's how Rwanda is known for. What do you think Rwanda is known for? It's known for machete. It's known for chopping each other. You are only 3 groups of people. Hutu, Tutsi, and Twa. Only 3. Only 3 of you, but you are not able to
But
live
Rwanda is safer
together.
than Congo. Rwanda is safe than Congo.
If Rwanda is safer than Congo, why are you in our country? What are you doing?
Why you are not
You
proud
are
to be
everywhere
one?
except in Rwanda. Why are you in Uganda? You are the
Congo
safest
is
country
a
on
curse to
earth.
Africa.
You
Congo
are
now
the
has become a
safest country
curse.
on earth. You
Congo
are
has
the
become a
safest.
curse to
You are the safest country on earth. Why aren't you in your country? You are the most developed country. Why aren't you in your country?
You
You
can
are the
imagine
most
Congo.
beautiful
Congo is
country. Why
just a
aren't you in your
disgrace.
country?
Congo is a failed state. Congo.
Patrick, are you back? Mr. Patrick, yes, go.
Yes,
Let's listen to
here.
another Rwandan. Go ahead, Mr. Patrick.
Thank you very much. Do you know, Mr. Mind, when you are do you hear me, please?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. When you are discussing someone like this, he has a position.
All of you Congolese, you have failed to manage your country. Fuck
I
you.
understand that.
I be mature
Can
and
you drop
behave.
him, please?
No,
Go
don't
ahead.
drop him. I think he has, I think maybe a Congolese
Because
woman
how
did
can you let
something.
your country suffer for those
Let him
70
It's
listen.
our
years?
country. It is our country. How are you?
We planned it.
The
That's why
country is ours. The country is ours.
we fuck it.
The
He's not
country
even proud
is
to his.
ours.
One
Oh,
second, he's not even proud to his country because
oh,
before he was saying he's Muganda, he's not even Munyarwanda. And
Yeah.
after the end, he said, I'm a
I think
Munyarwanda.
I
How
hit
can we
where I
understand you
wasn't
guys?
supposed to. The country is ours. We do with it what we want. Why are you disturbed?
Listen, Mr. Man,
It is.
can you tell him that the Congolese news is a part of what we call in French patrimoine de
He
l'UNESCO?
doesn't know. It's a patrimoine of UNESCO. He doesn't
Donc,
know. It's our country. It's our mineral. We do with it with whatever we want. Africans, listen. The
Congolese
minerals in
are this.
Congo. One moment, please, Mr. Patrick. The minerals in Congo are not for Africa. They are Congolese minerals. By the way, we need to make this clear. The minerals in Congo are ours. We do with it whatever we want. I don't understand why people are disturbed that we give our minerals to the US. It is our minerals. We do with it with whatever we want. You know, let's get this serious. Please don't be disturbed and say you're giving it's our minerals. I'm talking here as a Congolese. Nietu. Why are people disturbed? It's our minerals. It's our decision. We give whoever we want. Relax.
Hao ni waizi tu wanataka kuiba Congo.
Strong can take it too.
It is our mineral. You guys are stealing and you're leaving soon. And I see that's the reason why you guys are disturbed.
No,
You've
I
stolen
agree.
for 30
I
years.
think you're
You have
strong.
stolen for
You're
30
strong.
years.
I agree that it's a
I
mineral.
would
You are
have
not strong.
praised Rwanda to be without slums because you've been stealing for 30 years. 30 years is not 30 days.
No, I agree. I agree that
With
it's
the
your
money you've
minerals. But
stolen, Rwanda should have been, among the first world countries. Because stealing in Congo for 30 years is not a joke.
True.
okay, it is Congolese minerals. It is Congolese minerals first.
Mastermind, listen, the same guy that was actually saying the sanction was nothing, the next day he went quickly to America to go and plead with Lindsey Graham. Oh, please don't sanction us. But the Americans say, look, you can't be fooling us like this. You fool the Democrats, but not us. And now the sanctions are come, and look at him. It's becoming mental. And, like a president, knowing that these things is being broadcast, and you're telling your minister, stand up. I'm coming in, and you're sitting, you over there. What are you laughing? And I'm like, look at that dictator. This man don't have no manners. He doesn't even know, even himself, he doesn't even know that he's a president. He thinks like he's a chief in a village. Sanction. Is it just a foolish? You are just a foolish. Go to her. Now he's going to here. Oh, goodness me.
People, they are so completed for life.
Actually, I stole your time, sorry.
I was laughing about that when he told to people to the our
You sound a bit far,
okay, yeah, just
Yeah, maybe you want to fix that. You sound far. We can't hear you clearly. Shema, I didn't see. Do you want to have the mic?
Patrick is back.
Yes, let me. Okay, I'm back. I think I was
Okay,
in
wait,
Bluetooth.
Shema. You speak after Patrick. Go ahead, Patrick.
Yes, the only things I can say is that when Kagame, do you remember, I was laughing after what you were saying about Kagame when he told to our governor and say that stand up and sit down. It's like Kagame is still in the forest. You understand? This is like he was when he was fighting in jungle. You understand? So Rwanda is a banana republic. I don't know how we call it in English. Banana republic.
Yeah, it's Banana Republic in
Exactly.
English.
Kagame do what? Yes, Kagame do what he want. He take decision as he want. Is it a person who is is a king? If you look some name like Yuhi, do you know what Yuhi means? Yuhi means who was a king in Rwanda. So they want Kagame is like a king who come back today and he acts like a king. Do you know? He think that is not. We call it in Kinyarwanda is or in English. This is a monarch hiding. Yes, behind of republic. So we don't have a republic in Rwanda. We have Kagame as the king. So regarding the Congo, just what I can say for the DRC is that the DRC Kagame is no longer the second hand. I don't know of the USA. So I want to, how to call it the prestateur. Do you understand? So they used him to go in Congo in the past, but today the Americans, they come themselves negotiating with the Congolese government.
Directly.
You understand? So I don't know why they are saying that there is a problem. It's Congolese resource. So I don't know why do you want to think about saying that Congolese are not, how to call it, they want you American to steal their things. They decided like that. Do you understand? So on my side, on my opinion, Kagame is losing, and those people who come on this panel supporting
Point of
Kagame,
correction.
yes, they don't have arguments. They want just to follow. They know that they are losing, and the Kagame is in the past now. It's a matter of time Kagame will leave. So I have nothing to add, but Congolese, when Congo will be free, our region will be free, but we need Kagame first of all to leave the power. And Museveni also, this Museveni also have to leave. Those both people, they are dangerous for our region. Thank you.
Actually, we don't need even them to leave. We need to succeed to be great nation, great state when it's still watching.
Good.
Okay. Maria.
Yeah, I'm just cutting up from where my brother just stopped. We don't need them to first leave the power so that we become a strong state. No, we can become a strong state. We can recover when they are even watching us, prospering. We cannot deny the fact that all our problems, they are caused by only two regions. I mean, two countries, our own neighboring countries, because back then the three states, they were working together, but not until Mobutu had issues with the United States, then they wanted to use a third party to look that they have not gone there directly. So then they had to use Rwanda to go to to come to Congo. So, and by then, Habyarimana and Mobutu, they had built a strong bond. So then, these people, however much you are flattering them that they are great, but they are nothing. So, if it was not Museveni groomed them, they went in the bush together, they did whatever they did. So, and they invaded Rwanda. In 4 years, they captured power, they did whatever they did. Then in 7 months, we saw Mobutu's government collapsed. But Rwandese, they used, since 1996.
Hurry up, man, hurry up.
No, I'm just talking, I'm just trying to summarize.
Go on. You will stop that, please.
So,
take your time, Shema.
Since 1996, so we have been, full playing on. So no one realized, no one could see what Kabila, that guy ruled us for almost 2 decades. But we've just seen his true color right now. So everything is being manifested. We've seen, great guys. We saw, those of Bosco Ntaganda, their fate. Even, everything will become to an end. We didn't know that this will even come. Now you see, we are dealing direct, with United States. So it is not the first time, because we've seen, very many movements coming in. This M26 is not the first one. So we saw CNDP, we saw the first M23. This is the second phase. But the mission is the same, the goals are the same, though they come in the different versions. But the truth will remain the truth, and I believe one day Congo shall conquer, and it will define the state as its own, and I guarantee you Congo will become one of the strong African nation. Yeah, Congo will become one of the African nations. Then,
thank you very much, Shema.
I'm just the UHI and the United States of Africa. Of course, those are narratives. Those are narratives which Rwanda and Uganda puts there, because even the education. Because I wouldn't be surprised someone who has grown in Rwanda or in Uganda, having that kind of ideology, those narratives. Of course, that is the brainwashing. That's because Rwanda, the strongest tool they have is the PR.
And let me tell you one thing, Shema, what you're saying, the reason why it makes
Just got
sense.
here, man. You just got here. Relax.
Yuhi, it is time for
Doing
Shema,
that. Let
and
him
Shema is giving me the opportunity.
But this guy
to
just got
comprehend.
here.
No, but it's okay. Let him
Shema
speak.
accepted me.
Who
to
says that it's
comprehend.
okay?
Yeah,
I've been here.
I'm the mod,
Shema.
so I
Yes.
say it's okay.
Yes.
Mastermind, come on, man.
No,
Yes.
Shema did and the moderator did.
Go ahead.
So, Shema, in 1 second, why I'm saying what you're saying is right. We have to understand that even Europe, which they say, because they usually speak about Africa, Europe has European Union. But when you go in, for example, in a country like German, they put their language first. They see themselves as German first. They chose their culture. They chose themselves being German. When you go in France, even if you speak English and someone knows it, he won't reply you in English. That is the first thing, who you are. Before you speak about the United Africa, first be who you are. First be a Congolese at heart. And being proud of being a Congolese, it doesn't mean that you have to have good roads. That is who you are. That is your culture. That is your belonging. That is where your roots are. Our grandfathers didn't have houses. They were living in huts. They were hunters, but they were proud to be who they are. It is only people who don't know where they belong who can come and tell you that you shouldn't be proud of who you are because you're so proud of your roots. The first Africa is by roots. When you speak about Africa, you speak about culture, you speak about roots. That is the first thing before you claim Africa or whatever. Where do you come from? Where do you originate from? Who are your four grandfathers on that land? Everyone has where he belongs from. Even prehistory, there were, for example, in South Africa, they were the Xhosas, they were the Zulus. They are proud of where they come from, and then they unified to make a country called South Africa. The same to Uganda. They united 13 kingdoms. They united Ankole, they united Buganda, Busoga, and other kingdoms to form a country called Uganda. So the basis of yourself, it is where you come from. Even Jesus was called Jesus of Nazareth or Netherem, whatever, because that is where his identity on earth was. So we have to understand that. Thank you, Shema, for giving me 2 minutes to try to rectify that.
I'm back. Anna Maria, where are you from? Can you identify yourself?
From Uganda.
What is your name? I need to
My
know your
name is
name, your tribe.
my name, by the way, my origin is from Rwanda. My dad was from Rwanda.
I just want to know that name that links you to Rwanda.
Mbabazi. But for me, I don't know my place. My dad was.
I
was a Tutsi, I think, because my dad told me he was a Tutsi.
I was a Tutsi. What have you become?
Because I don't know the place. I was raised in Uganda. I was born in Uganda.
At least you should be knowing what
so your
my mom is she's a Muganda. My mom will come Muganda, bana.
Okay.
Then your dad?
My dad was in Rwanda, from Rwanda.
So he died.
When did he came?
Yes, he died. We buried him here in Uganda.
I understand.
In which period, like, did he came?
In 90s? My dad came in Uganda, I think, in 1958.
58, okay.
In 1958, he told me like that. He died in 1998.
Okay. So what is your contribution to our discussion?
My contribution is, by the way, it's good someone to know the roots. Even me, I would like to know my roots, but I don't know whether I can know my place, whether I don't know even. Nilikuwa nataka tu nijue kwetu, lakini nimeshindwa.
Go on. Why are you quiet?
I'm just saying. I wanted me to know our place.
Where you come from? That's good.
Yes,
good.
But my dad told me
actually,
it was
for starters.
I don't hear you.
You're muted.
Muted on another account.
Yeah.
But Anna Maria Ngarukwagwa bwajjanze kyenyinza okugamba. What I can tell you is that
am I audible?
Being your mother, yes, you're audible, but I was guiding her in. Okay, go on, Lukwago.
One reason as to why we task you to identify yourselves, okay, is to make it clear to you that African politics is anchored on ethnicity. Ethnicity is all about multiple tribes, okay? Tribes are the basis of our identity. Each and every African country are colonial constructs that were constructed on forceful amalgamation of different tribes. Okay? Rwanda. 3 tribes that make up Rwanda and Burundi. Hutuzi, Twa, and Tutsi. Okay? Okay? So, if we task you to identify yourselves, that's what we intend. Where do you come from? Me being a Muganda is what identifies me from a Muruba, from Democratic Republic of Congo. And you will never find me calling myself a Mukongo. No, that won't happen. It is only happening to these Buyiringu Tutsi, who were fooled by this Buyiringu Museveni. Congo is never a failed state. I've heard many people talking about that. Okay? Congo is not a failed state. Congo is like that. It's by design, deliberate design by those powerful countries that are interested in its minerals. Okay? You know who killed Patrice Lumumba and under what circumstances he was killed. You know who imposed that armed embargo on Democratic Republic of Congo. Who? They deliberately imposed an armed embargo on Congo straight from the United Nations Security Council, mainly to see to it that Congo does not have an army that can easily flash out these wielding Tutsi label outfits like M23 and M7 ADF Ujinga. You get me right? Congo's problem has been anchored on international superpowers' desires to have access to those mineral resources that are in Democratic Republic of Congo. That's why when the United States of America came up with the Washington Accord, that is creating new geopolitical realities, meaning power, influence, relationship, power balance. New deals are being made. Now the Buyiringu are like the Rwanda cannot stay without rooting minerals from Congo. Rwanda's economy cannot survive. That's why when the Belgians stopped giving the Buyiringu aids, that Kairingu two assassin of the creed, Kagame, told the Rwandese, tighten your belts. Tighten your belts. Because that economy cannot survive without rooting Congolese minerals. You understand? Now, from where they have been rooting from, that's why you see these Buyiringu are so much annoyed. The likes of Buyiringu Yuhi and that Kairingu United. That why do you give minerals to whites? These very Buyiringu have been looting Congolese minerals on behalf of those Western powers. Where have those minerals been finding themselves to? Where? Kagame routes minerals from Congo, they pass via Uganda to Mombasa, then to Europe. Okay? Kagame and Museveni had reached to the level of being the blockers of Democratic Republic of Congo's minerals. You understand? That they had even reached to that level of masterminding, orchestrating terrorist groups in Congo. Those in Uturi, you know how the governor who is called who? Who's that governor? Nsagama, Ruboya. Had to give restriction. Yeah, had to give restriction is to UPDF that withdraw. You were ordered to withdraw. We are no longer interested in you. That responsibility to secure Congo, America took it over. America is now training the Congolese army. Okay? America contracted Eric Prince to train Congolese on how to use drones. There is that taxi contractor also is training the Congolese in Chisangani how to use drones. You are going to wake up one day when that Kairingu Museveni and Kagame are being eaten by drones for messing up with Democratic Republic of Congo. Ask where Wile Ngoma and Makenga are. Where are they? They are no more. Because America went into a direct mineral agreement with the Democratic Republic of Congo, stating how Congolese minerals should be exploited, extracted. Kagame was left with no work. Museveni was left with no work. That's why Yuhi is here making knees, crying like a baby. No more Congolese minerals. No more money from Congolese minerals they have been rooting. So thank you. Who has not said anything here?
Dahem wanted to say something. Dahem, are you there? Dahem is not there. Yui wanted to say something as well. Go ahead, Yui.
No, I had the motion earlier on when people were spamming the comments saying Hutu power, Hutu power, Hutu power, and I wanted to ask you guys, this so-called Hutu power, do you guys think that they're so united? Because if you look back in the history,
I didn't hear that.
If you look back, Shema,
Yes, Yui.
Why are you talking? Why are you talking when I'm
Shema,
talking?
allow him to
Yuhi,
finish,
No,
please.
Yuhi,
you are just
Yuhi. Hutu power is all about just like
Lukago, let me land.
I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to
Let
give
me
you
land.
a small bit of information.
Okay.
Just like Kagame had the audacity and the likes of Rwejema to recruit bangers, guns within Uganda under their terrorist group RPF attacked Habyarimana's government. Hutus to have that justification to recruit themselves, okay, weaponize, get weapons to come and dislodge Kagame out of power so that they can come back to their country. Congo belongs to no Hutus. No.
Okay, but that's not what I'm saying.
Rwanda, their country. They have to come back. That's what Hutu power should mean. As by me, Hutu power.
Anyway,
Okay?
Lukago.
They also have a justification to do what exactly Kagame did while in Uganda. Why does it bother you so much?
No, Lukago. I just want to clarify that Hutus have never been united because if you look back in history, they, if you see how what Habyarimana did to the former president of Rwanda, Gregoire Kayibanda or whatever his name was, and if you see, Habyarimana,
Even Kagame killed Habyarimana, the president of Rwanda, and Burundi.
Hey, guys, one Bantu at a time, bro. Why are you guys all talking at the same time?
Yui, I have a question for you. Are the Tutsis
Mastermind,
united?
let me just land saying this. Well, hold on, Mastermind.
Okay.
I wanted to say this, even when Habyarimana was the president, he used to start his speech by saying Banyarwanda, because namwe Banyachangugu. Like Changugu is the place where he's from. This is like where Hutu elite, so these people have never been united, So this notion that I really don't get it where you guys get it from.
No.
Anyway, Patrick, you can talk when I finish the talk.
Let him finish and then you can respond, please.
Right? So this notion that when Kagame is removed and you have a Hutu, maybe a Hutu president in Rwanda is when you guys will have peace. I think you are mistaken because these people have never been united. They've never been able to govern the country. So, we see them when they were in power. We saw what it led to a disaster. So, let's not do the Hutu Tutsi thing because their hands are not clean. Anyway, Mastermind, you're gonna ask me a question.
Are the Tutsis united?
Rwandans are united.
No, are the Tutsis united?
For me to say that,
Latifa, close your mic, please, darling. Are the Tutsis united? Is the Tutsi power united?
No, for me to answer that question, I would have to agree that we still have people in Rwanda who identify themselves as such. Rwandans are united.
Oh, Rwandans are okay.
Tutsis are not united.
Yeah, exactly. You said the Hutus are not united, but now that I'm asking you,
it's because you guys are trying to push this narrative. Like I said 5 minutes ago.
No, but why didn't you ignore it? Since in Rwanda you do not have Hutus.
5 minutes ago, you guys were spamming the comments saying Hutu power, and I just
Mastermind.
Let me mute your mic. Mute your mic, Lino. I'm talking. Yui, you. Knowing that you do not have Hutu and Tutsi in Rwanda, why does the comments bother you?
It didn't bother me.
But that comment should have been ignored because you do not have Hutus and Tutsis in Rwanda.
Okay, fair. I understand your question.
So guys on the comments, go ahead, Hutu power.
Yeah, no. Guys, everybody change your name to Hutu power. 107 people here. All of you guys change your name to Hutu power. I could care less. My point is this. Me clarifying something that it doesn't really mean that it didn't bother me. I was just
it didn't bother you.
Wait, Mastermind, 1 second. I just wanted to put it out there. I wanted to put it out.
When somebody talks about FDLR, to me as a Congolese, it really means nothing. So people saying Hutu power should have been like meaningless to you because it doesn't exist in Rwanda.
No, no,
Somebody
no.
asked me to ask you
Anyway, you're not
about.
gonna ask me a question and then tell me how to answer it, or how a comment made me feel. How a comment made me feel. It's how I know when I read the comment. Why are you telling me?
No,
I
but
wasn't.
it's no, it's
but
I wasn't
no.
annoyed about it.
here in the comment
You
there is
you can
validation
answer the way
Latifa,
you
that
want.
Latifa,
You.
First of all,
one
nobody
second.
understands when you talk,
Latifa,
Latifa,
you and
please.
him, it doesn't work. Please, just let him.
Because nobody even
Yui,
understands when she talks. So let's just yeah.
I understand. You can feel the way you want, but it's just the contradiction. 1 minute you tell us you don't have Hutus and Tutsis, you're Rwandan, but somebody writes Hutu power and you react
No,
against it.
mastermind. Like I said, that time when they were throwing it in the comment, I just thought, I was like, looking back at the history, it never seemed like they were, they've never done anything that shows that they were
Okay,
united.
somebody is asking what about the
God defeated.
Baniginia and the Abega?
You say what?
What about somebody's asking me to ask you what about the Baniginia and the Abega fight?
What about it?
Yeah, can you tell us what are those Tutsis? Can you explain us what's the Baniginia and the Abega fight? What is it? Can you tell us something about it?
Mastermind.
Somebody just maybe.
Maybe the person who asked you or said you that I need more context, mastermind. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, no problem. Wait, we have.
Listen to me. I can explain maybe
Mr.
regarding
Lukango, we have other Rwandans who can answer the question. Patrick, tell us what about the.
to clarify when you're talking about the division between the Tutsis. Do you know Abega, Abanyiginya, those two groups are what we call in Rwanda the Riri ethnics in Rwanda. So those are all they are Tutsis, but they are divided. Since tout depuis descendants en fait. Do you understand? They are divided. So that
divided for 2 centuries.
yes, and
that is a lie. That is
yes.
a lie.
No, listen, why
You
Rwigema
were
as a
not
diet?
able to answer the question, so let him finish.
Ask him why Rwigema died and Kagame took power. It's the same. There are division in Rwanda.
Oh, so okay.
Among Tutsis, yes.
Thank you. Let's give Dahem. Are you back? Because Dahem.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
How are
I
you
gave you
guys?
the motion, but you're not here. Yes, you have the mic.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm not going to comment on the division between Hutus and division about Tutsis. But when you, Mastermind, were telling something earlier, you talked about how minerals of Congo belong to Congo, and that you guys could do whatever you want with them because they belong to you. Yuhi here screamed, I say screamed because he wrote it in capitals, he said no, minerals of Congo also belong to Rwanda too.
Fact.
I wanted him to just elaborate on that.
It's an answer that would evoke chaos on the panel. So let's
Go ahead, tell your truth.
And Mastermind, please allow him 10 minutes or even 20 to explain how
nobody, guys, don't
Congo
interrupt him.
I think we just have
nobody
to
interrupt him.
Yo, Dahem, relax. Calm down. No, I mean, Congolese minerals will always be Rwandan's minerals too, we just have to, history speaks for itself. I think that's the one way I can put it,
More clear when you say history speaks for itself. Can you explain to us?
But they used to be Rwanda.
No, Latif, allow him explain, please. Please, don't do that. Just allow you explain, please, guys. Go ahead. Can you elaborate? Because it's not really clear, please.
Mastermind, everything doesn't need to be explained, But let's remember that those territories used to belong to Rwanda too. So is it really stealing or taking what belongs to you? So I don't know.
Territories were
Their
belonging to
lies is
Rwanda.
so big that
Cast Beauty,
no,
please,
sorry,
darling,
sis,
please.
just give me 1 second. You know, the thing is, their lie is so much that
No,
they
but
have
Cass,
like
don't
a
take it
ritual.
that way, please, Cass.
Don't interrupt
Please,
him.
please,
Cass,
don't take
leave
it
the
that
guy
way.
to speak. Let's
Let
have
the guy
order.
speak.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let
So
Yui
can
speak
you tell
for his time.
so it's okay. It's okay. I have this. Yui, can you explain to us which guys, I know it might be triggering, please, but just keep your mics. I'll take care of this. I will, let me talk to Yui. Yui, can you tell us those territories which territories belong to Rwanda before, please?
You've never heard of it before?
No. I don't know
For
anybody's
the
territory that
I
belongs to
had
Rwanda.
a body.
Yeah.
I
No, I
didn't
can
ask
send
you.
you. I can
I
send
didn't
you.
ask you. One moment, Yui. My whatever. Close your mic. I did not ask you. I'm talking to Yui, and it's clear. I'm talking to Yui. Allow him speak, please. Go ahead, Yui, please.
No, I would send you some articles that states those territories. So let me. I don't wanna get it wrong. So I wanna be clear about.
State the territory,
Yeah.
but can you give us a better summary of it,
Let,
please?
let's say from Goma to Kisangani,
From Goma to Kisangani, that parts of Congo belongs to Rwanda.
Yes, something like that. I may be wrong though.
Okay. It's very important to listen to him and also understand some things.
No, I
Maybe
may
they
be
are.
wrong, but I would check. I would check again.
Even if it's not the all of it, but sounds like a part of it, maybe. So we want to know and understand. Maybe, please, because maybe it's not stealing. It's just them taking what belongs to them. You understand? So we're listening to you.
No, somebody in the comments is saying Changugwe and Gisenyi belongs to Congo. So you see, it's I think Rwanda. If you look at where we are geographically speaking, Rwanda, trolling aside, Rwanda is always going to benefit from the minerals that comes out of Congo. This does not necessarily mean that Congolese mineral have to be stolen. But if you look where Rwanda is, how Rwanda has positioned itself, in terms of infrastructures and stuff, Rwanda is always going to benefit from Congolese minerals, whether we agree here on the panel or not. But that is a fact.
Or do you saying that is a fact, right? Because
no, but mastermind. So, not. Let's put the conflict aside. But
no, I'm not.
The mineral.
That is true. It's not a fact.
Oh my God! I'm gonna drop you my if you open your mic again, I'll drop you. I'm talking to Yui, and please allow us to have the discussion. Allow us to have this discussion, please. If you open your mic again, you'll go down. Yes, go ahead, Yui.
I would say this. Rwanda has refineries that DRC don't have, but DRC is capable of building it, and I'm sure they're working on it. But these are things that takes time. So minerals can be refined in Rwanda and be sent to wherever they are going. It's easier. This is business. It's not politics. Let's put politics and feelings aside.
There's just one we've inaugurated last week. Okay, refinery.
So Rwanda geographically.
Cass, please, Cass Beauty, please go ahead, Yui. Cass,
so geographically, and like I said, in terms of infrastructure, where Rwanda is always going to benefit from those minerals. Because it makes sense.
I really want, you say that Rwanda has a step ahead. It's built infrastructure, which I give it to you. But do you, the way it sounds, and again you say it's always gonna benefit from this, but do you think Congo is planning not to build the infrastructure, to build the refineries, and have Rwanda always
of course
benefit?
No, I agree with you, but this is gonna take time.
if Congo builds, it won't take time. The refineries that was built, the one which was closed, it didn't take 10 years or not even 5 years for it to be built.
But
So
Mastermind, but Mastermind, there is not one refinery in the eastern part of DRC.
But you don't. The thing is, do you know what
For
Congo
now.
is planning? No, but okay. Let's say it takes 20 years. I give it to you. Fine.
Yes.
It takes 20 years. So after the 20 years, how will you benefit if Congo decide we are not dealing with this country anymore? How are you going to benefit from what you said belonged to you? Because here you said it belongs to Rwanda. It belongs to Rwanda, and because now you're using two languages. Rwanda is benefiting because it's business. But you started by saying Congo's mineral belong to Rwanda because those territories belong to Rwanda. So those territories will no longer be Rwanda's, or like...
By the way, the statement I made at the beginning of my submission, that's debatable. Let's like I said, let's not focus on that. Whether
it's just clear for us that these are the discussions that the Kagame puppets or the pro-Kagame are told. And I understand that's why you come on the internet with all the energy, because if your whole life your parents have been telling you that Eastern Congo belongs to you, I understand why you guys are fighting for it. But I see Cass Beauty has emotion. Go ahead, Cass.
Hey, not long ago, since you just said that you just be taking what belongs to you, not long ago we saw Kairingu Kagame on television saying, you want Kavumu? I'll give it back. You want Bukavu? You want Goma? I will give it back. But I want you to give me.
Can you talk normal? Like you're not making sense. What's going on?
No. I'm actually imitating him first, and now I can talk.
You're doing a bad job, but go ahead.
No, I'm talking like him. I'm very good in imitating Kagame. In fact, you knew that I was talking like him. That's why you said that. Anyway.
On that topic,
okay,
it's very interesting.
Okay, listen. People are listening. Mr. Lukwago, not long ago, we heard this Kairingo Kagame, saying, you want Kavumu, I'll give it back. You want Goma, I'll give it back. You want Bukavu, I'll give it back. In fact, if you want all eastern part of the DRC, I'll give it back. But I want my demand met, because obviously when he came to help Laurent Desire Kabila, he requested for 360 kilometers to be annexed to Rwanda. And we believe that's what he was making reference. So if you and Kagame know that that part belongs to you, so why will he, as your president, say that I will give it back? Who gives back the land so easily like that? Don't you see that you're a troublemaker wherever you are?
Are you done?
I have to say this.
I'm done, sis. Thank you.
I have to say this. This.
Why did he say that? Please.
These people. I'll talk like you guys. These people you always come here saying that are causing trouble. First of all, you guys have to start looking at them as...
My motion was, why did he say that? If that part belongs...
Just let him answer, please.
Cass Beauty, respectfully, I don't even know which interview you're referring to. I don't know. This is the first time I heard him say that. And so I'm not going to speak on something I don't know about. So... These people, you guys come here every day and you talk about these people, wherever they go, they cause problem. I think, first of all, if you look at history, you can see that these people are undefeatable. So I think it's about time that you realize that these are your neighbors, these are your brothers, these are your sisters. And the sooner you realize that we're gonna have to live together in that region and nobody's leaving, I think it will be better. When I joined this panel, Ugandans were crying that they are being led by a Rwandan, you know, Congolese.
Those willing live in Rwanda.
Congolese,
yes?
One second, Lukwago, please.
Live in Rwanda. They don't belong to
finish.
Congo.
Yeah, 1 second.
You need to get this information. Allow him.
when I joined the panel, Ugandans were crying that they're being led by Rwandan for the last 40 years. Congolese people says the same thing. But if you don't go back and blame the white person, maybe you guys have to start looking within. What's going on? Why are people coming and for outsiders and really ruling your countries? What's going on? Where are things going wrong? You know. But first of all, of course, that's wrong. You can't tell me that Museveni is not Ugandan, you know. And I don't even understand how people are really coming here saying, "Oh, being led by Rwandan." Two big countries, Congo and Uganda. You people are really, if you put you guys together, it's close to almost 190 million people being led by a small, tiny nation, man. And in that, even in that nation, it's you're actually putting it on one special group of people, who are the minorities. But I just don't get it, man. It's
You might get it today.
I'm the mastermind. Can I? Only 3 minutes.
Yeah, just one moment, because Dahem asked the question. I want to make sure he got his answer before I give to somebody else.
Yeah, thank you for that, and thanks to Yuhi for attempting to answer. So guys, when I asked that question, I knew that there was not going to be an answer, a definitive answer. So we don't know if minerals of Congo belong to Rwanda because refineries are in Rwanda, because when Mastermind asked, then what's going to happen when Congo starts building its own refineries? No answer to that. We don't know if minerals of Congo belongs to Rwanda because they will be in territories that used to belong to Rwanda. He said like from Goma to Kisangani or to Lubumbashi. I don't remember. Like for me, from Goma to Kisangani is a distance. It's not an area. So what geographic area, superficie, as they say in French, is covered by
being a Rwandan, Dahem? Is that what they teach you in school? Maybe.
So let me finish. But so we don't know. The fact of the matter is that somebody come here and say like, hey, minerals of Congo belong to Rwanda, and cannot even back that up. You understand? It's the level of it's that level of denial. It's that level of extremism from some Tutsis that is backfiring to them. I believe it's really because of that Tutsis in general are hatred. That people like Mastermind, who used to be moderate, are now turning into some kinds of zealots of radicalism. It's because extremism of that side that doesn't even realize that it is jeopardizing the future of their own children tomorrow. So when people come here and say, hey, you should be together, people are united, ignoring their own division, like people coming here and say like Hutus have never been united. Yes, but the question was, it's not even that. How Tutsis on the other side, have they been united as well? Because I agree with the fact that Hutus are divided. I'm the first one to say that. They have always been divided, but Tutsi have always been divided as well, and still are. Those divisions didn't start with the coup d'etat of Ruchunchu against a king who was a Nyiginya by his own brethren, Tutsi, who were Bega. Divisions amongst Tutsi actually go even deeper than divisions against Hutu, and they are even more ancient. So it just pains me to come on a panel and hear somebody, a Rwandan like me, who is, I don't know how to say it. I'm just lost. But thank you, Mastermind, for allowing the time for that question to be asked.
You need to know that you're a Tutsi of good quality, though.
Thank you, Dahem.
Can I? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much. For me, I will use few minutes, and I will first want to tell the people who are on this panel, if you leave it to information, DRC inaugurated a big refinery in Kalemi and producing over 600 is it kilograms or whatever per hour or something of gold. And that is a big milestone.
Weeks ago. Thank you.
And I want to tell Congolese, congratulations for getting sovereignty of your minerals, that you have control, you can refine them from your lands and then export them to benefit Congolese rather than benefiting people who fund terrorism within your country. That being said, we have a lot of people who try a lot of times to comment in a way. In Congo, we have our land there. In Uganda, we have our land there. In Tanzania, we have our land there. Everywhere we have our land there. It really baffles a mind of a person when you ask, what was your population before? Was your population bigger than the population in Uganda or the population in Congo or the population in the countries you claim that they took your land? If your population was less than a district to these other countries, so it doesn't really tally up. And for someone to claim, why are people crying that a small country, tiny like Rwanda, a district in Uganda, because we usually used to call it a district in its topographic way of how it is created. But I want to give you, to put you in an information. You can go and make research how Israel, we all know when the Israelites entered into Palestine or into the Palestine state. And right now, you know how they control the Middle East and how privy wars are happening. Is Israel bigger than Iran? Is Israel bigger than Saudi Arabia? Is Israel bigger than Yemen? But why is it at the forefront that every person is being forced to bow down to it? So it isn't about the size. It is about the agendas and people who push you towards that you're doing. I want to tell you that Kagame was trained in the USA in the history of Uganda when they wanted to send this guy. He was a soldier. There is a general they wanted to send, and he said no, he will remain. They should send Kagame, and he went for training there. Lukwago knows very well how he was an operative of the CIA and all that triangle from the training. So the exodus of everything, when you make the triangle, you can know for how far they have been empowered to do all the atrocities and no one can speak against them. But right now, the people who have been backing you, they have decided to back the people, the indigenous people of the land of Congo. And now you're coming back to say that Pan-Africanism, weren't you seeing the same when they were using you, giving you weapons, and not even rebuking what you're doing? They were good friends. But right now, when they have decided that, you know what, let us help the people to take power, to take back their power, they have turned to be bad people. So this is really insane in the terms of talking. In the first place, when Kagame took over Rwanda, where was he getting the backing and funding? Was it from Congo? Was it from who gave him the first weapons to enter into? So that is the exodus of everything. So we should understand this triangle. Lukwago always teaches people, but I believe some people, they don't take time to revise what Lukwago teaches them. Where did he receive his training, Kagame of Rwanda? What indoctrinations does he have? The indoctrinations are from the US. They wanted to send the son of Rijema. Yes, they wanted to send Rijema, and Rijema said, no, I'm not going. You send Kagame instead. And the government of Uganda, which had taken power, from which had taken power sent Kagame for training in the US. And immediately after Kagame coming back, it didn't take a lot of time, mobilize people from Uganda who they had also indoctrinated to go and fight into Rwanda. That is the basis of history and everything. And if you claim land in Uganda, do you know that when they were fighting, in the prior history, a prince in Rwanda, they were fighting for their kingship, and he got married to a queen in Ankole. And when he got married to a queen in Ankole, that's how you come with the Bahoro and all that stuff. So the issue of the land in Ankole, the Ankole had taken land up to even in Rwanda, but that land was ceded back. So we are privy to history, and we know history very well. You can't claim, as I conclude, you can't claim that someone who has been supporting you all along when you're analyzing Congolese and they keep quiet and they were supporting you. Right now they have decided to be on the right side of history. And now you're coming with where was Pan-Africanism when Kagame was being sent to the United States to learn military? Why, if you're speaking about Pan-Africanism, why are the sons of Kagame being trained at Sandhurst in the UK? Why are they not trained with the Ugandan military in Uganda or in South Africa? Why are they taking their sons to train with the people you claim that are imperialist?
Why are they not trained within Rwanda?
Why are they not trained in Rwanda? Why are you sending...
Kagame went to Fort Leavenworth, where he came from and joined directly the genocide.
So
Kagame, who orchestrated the unaliving of Habyarimana and his plan.
So as I conclude, Lukwaga, as I'm landing, you have to know that stop talking about Pan-Africanism because they be all that nonsense, because the son of Kagame is at Sandhurst in UK, being trained by the people you call imperialists. His father was trained by the CIA in the United States of America. So that is the basis of their power. So stop that shit.
And CIA asset. Kagame and Museveni, from time immemorial, have been gathering intelligence on African leaders on behalf of CIA.
And lastly, I'm telling you, our brother Habyarimana, Jean-Louis Habyarimana, is coming to join the people of Rwanda to liberate them from indoctrination, from political diarrhea, from the megasis of the vertebrism of non-existence, by claiming that you don't know who you are and putting your tribes and your clans into a graveyard, claiming that there is no Hutu, there is no Tutsi in Rwanda. It means you're killing your picture. And I want to tell my brothers, the Hutus, the Twas, don't accept that. These people just want to clear your identity and then sit on you for the longest period of time. Thank you very much. And back to you, Mr. Lukwago.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Mr. Lukwago.
This person who has been here, can you identify yourself by his grace in respect to your name, your tribe, and your country where you are hailing from? Okay.
My name is Rahab, and I'm very proud to be a Hutu Congolese from Goma. I came here because of Huyu, when he said that Congolese mineral belongs to Rwanda. Hell no. Maybe it has been, but right now all Congolese, young, old, we have waken up to fight you guys back and take what belongs to us. This one that they were here bragging that Rwanda, now see how Rwanda it is. It has developed, but on top of blood of Congolese women and children and men. So please Sometimes when you come here, people has a lot of things in their mind. When the war started, I was 3 years. I don't know how it looks. I don't know what it means to be in Congo. I would love to be in Congo instead being here in Europe. So sometime when you guys come here and start brag about Rwanda development, Rwanda this, and please, we would love you to respect us because we respect you too. So please respect us. It's not because when Congolese has been quiet for a long, you killed us, we saw it, we keep quiet because of the peace. If there is a country that love to have peace, is Congo. Congo people, they love peace when it comes to peace. So Huyu and his friends that came here, we tried to ask them questions. They did not answer because they some of the questions, they know the truth, but they don't want to answer. Next time when you come to the platform, try to to talk something else instead to blag. How we, like you blagging how you kill people, how it feels good. How can you say that Congolese minerals belongs to Rwanda? How? That one part of Congo belongs to Rwanda? How? If it's like that, if we go back to history, then why can't you go and claim Burundi? Burundi was Rwanda. You guys, it was one country. So why is it so you came to take Congo's part of North Kivu? It's because you don't have anything to offer. You have nothing to offer. It's just thieving, stealing, killing. That is in your blood from head to toe. Thank you.
You've sparked a debate in the comment section. People are saying you called yourself a Hutu Congolese. Who exactly are you, Lahab?
Okay.
I am a Hutu. My identity, I am a Congolese Hutu. That is my identity.
Listen,
and I'm very proud.
by His grace,
And I'm very
listen,
proud to be
you can
that.
say, you can, that Assisi deja, akangiko tumiko. You can say I'm a Congolese, and then when Excellency Lukwago asks you which tribe, then you can add, okay, I am originally from Rwanda because I'm a Hutu. You know, like, I mean, because we Congolese, we don't say I am a Congolese this. I am a Congolese this. This narrative, leave it to the Tutsi. They're the one that's actually have a problem of identity. You know, they have identity crisis because you're gonna spark things that you wouldn't want to, you will not be able to control. Just say you're Congolese because that's how we talk. People have their own identity. People have the way they talk because, you know, like even us in Congo, you might be talking to someone for years. The person is your friend. You probably don't know. I had a friend who asked me about, I've known them like maybe 2 years. It's only yesterday he was asking me, oh, by the way, what is your region in Congo? We don't even bother about these kind of things. We don't have problem with tribes as such. So when you're talking, you're introducing yourself, just say I'm a Congolese. You know, but going, you know, like with what you're saying is you will spark
Can I add
something
can I
that you
add a
won't be able to
comment,
control.
Cass?
Yes, of course, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way you put it. You said it so well because no Congolese introduce themselves as I am a Topoke Congolese. No, it doesn't exist. I'm a Congolese, and if they ask then my tribe, yeah, I'm Topoke. I am Musonge Congolese. No, it doesn't exist. It's I'm Congolese. Then if they ask my tribe, I am Musonge. But I am Hutu Congolese. That's, you know, I'm pretty sure you read the comments. I don't want to make many comments about that. But yes, somebody clearly asked me, oh, so there are no Hutu Congolese. There are Rwandans who have naturalized themselves to be who got the Congolese nationality. They are Congolese by nationality. They are Rwandans. So they are Hutus, they are Tutsis. But in the 450 Congolese tribe, unfortunately, there is no Hutu or Tutsi tribe. These
Let me
let me
fix
finish.
this.
Let
Let
me
me fix
finish,
this.
please.
Okay.
We don't
Let me
have no
finish.
problem.
Yeah, let me finish, please. So we don't have any problem with somebody having the Congolese nationality if they did request to get the Congolese nationality and it was approved. That's not the debate. Originally, we do not have a tribe called Hutu and Tutsi. If Rwandans claim that they are not tribes in Rwanda, how are they tribes in Congo? Like, let's not there be a debate. These are facts.
And I'm the mastermind. You're
By
absolutely
the grace
right
of God,
because
Rwanda are not
you're
Wait,
Congolese.
absolutely
so
Latifa.
Song want add to something,
Latifa.
And
please.
having said that, by His grace, we don't reject you. You're Congolese. We don't reject you.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's Rwandese
absolutely,
first.
absolutely. Because
First of all, I can say this.
Rwandese,
Latifa,
please.
guys,
Who you listen? Me,
guys,
I'm not
no,
a Congo.
not
I'm
like
not
that,
Rwanda.
guys. Everybody, close your mic. Mr. Song wanted to say something. I told him to wait and let him speak. Guys, let's not just open the mics like this. Everybody has the right to speak.
wait and let him speak. It's just 1 minute, Yuhi.
Yeah, go ahead,
For
sir.
me, what I wanted to say is that by His grace, is not claiming to be an indigenous Congolese. He's not
Not him.
claiming
It's on the
land.
comment. It's on the comments.
Oh yeah,
Are you
in the
sure? Are
comment
you sure
section.
she's not? Are you sure, sir? Have
Oh,
you
I don't know,
Brother
but
Song,
if it is
we
that,
just
that
corrected.
sounds the thing
Brother
different.
Song, what we just said, like, let's say when you say, I am Munyankore, yeah?
Mm.
You just say Munyankore.
Can you say I am
say,
I am Munyakore? I'm American Munyakore. Can you say that?
No, absolutely.
yeah, so
Exactly.
we just
Even
corrected
if
the
you
way
have
we
the
normally call
American
ourselves.
nationality, you will say I am maybe American of Ugandan origin. That's how you say
I
it,
can't
because
say.
there is no Nyankore tribe in the US, anyways.
I can't
So
say. I
That
can't
was
say
just
that
a
I'm a
correction.
Muganda
Okay.
Congolese. No, it can't happen. That I'm a Muganda Congolese. It is not there. It can't exist.
So our sister, by
You should
His
say
grace, they were giving you a collection.
I'm a Hutu by
So
tribe.
So comment.
No problem. No problem. I don't have any problem.
One moment, sister. Mr. Saul, it wasn't necessarily directed to her. Hers was the correction of saying who to Congolese. There's nothing like that. But we were correct. I mean, people were also asking questions on the comments. So, I mean, yeah, some of the questions were just being answered on what we saw on the comments. You will go
Okay.
ahead, and then sister by grace will.
No, I just wanted to say, hold on, what's her name? By his grace, my beautiful sister, you are welcome home. The borders are open. You are not Congolese, okay?
So,
You are.
Hey, you stop that. Stop that.
It's being
Stop that.
clarified here.
Stop.
It's being clarified here on the panel.
Let him speak. He
Are you my
hasn't
father?
insulted. He
No,
hasn't
I am not your father. I am not.
guys.
Wait, 1 second.
Wait, you will 1 moment, please. He hasn't insulted. You will debunk. He hasn't insulted. We will not accept insult. But I mean, let's not just react on anything. He hasn't insulted. So
Yes. Anyway, I would end by
and you will
saying.
respond. You're speaking after him. Please
Yes. I would end by saying this. We love you. We welcome you home. Don't go on panels saying that you're Hutu Congolese. Apparently, if we listen to the Congolese, they say it doesn't exist. But Hutu exists in Rwanda, so you're welcome home. Don't ever say you're Hutu Congolese again, because you're not Congolese. Thank you.
Sister, by His grace, you
my sister, he will not.
no.
Sorry, sister, please, just a 3 second. He will not come to you to Rwanda because you remember that thing Hakaiko.
Bakas kokota na makambwana te.
Okay.
Go ahead, by His grace. By His grace. Go ahead.
Who you? Let me tell you something. You're not my father. As the same thing I said. I know my identity. You cannot tell me to be a Rwandese. So I know who I am. And I know where I come from. You got
Can I
it?
talk?
So, and another thing, who you and the other guy, your friend, I introduced myself because the way you guys, you were talking down about us. You understand? That's why I clarify everything. I said my name, where I came from, and my tribe. So that, as in the same way you are saying that please, I'm not your sister, and don't welcome me to Rwanda because I'm not part of you, and I can never. Instead, to be a Rwandese, I would rather die.
Okay. Paul Kagame. Paul Kagame.
No. Let's go.
One quick
Dahem,
question, Mastermind.
Dahem, I saw you had a question. Do you want to ask your question? No, you don't want to ask a question.
I had one question because like you said something. I think that I misheard, or like was I the only one who said that sister by his grace is welcome to Rwanda because Hutu exists in Rwanda? Did I mishear?
Said that. You said that.
Can I talk, please?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, okay, Sister
Mastermind,
Latifa.
I know you're not being truthful right now because you have a lot of questions to ask. But you see, Mastermind, you're very smart. I see what you're doing. But okay, so by His grace is Congolese. Okay.
No, by His grace
I want to talk, please. Wait,
Latifa. By His grace is Congolese by nationality. It's not secret.
But can you ask her that, please? Can you ask her that?
I mean, I'm Congolese, so I know how it works. So if somebody tells me they are Hutu or Tutsi, I know they're Congolese by nationality because those tribes are not among the Congolese indigenous tribes. Why should I ask her? Why?
Okay.
Go, Sister Latifa, go ahead, please.
Okay. I want to say this. The different. Let me fix this one about Hutu. The Hutu people. I think in the Congo we don't have no Tutsi people. The only people that we have only is Hutu. The meaning of Hutu, they are Bantu. Congolese, we are Bantu people.
Sister, no, that's wrong. Let me correct you. You can't correct me. No, that's misinformation right there. Because you started by saying you think. So you're not even sure about what you're saying. So that's misinformation. I need to be clear in this. In Congo, we have Nilotic people. In Congo, we have Bantus as well. The Bantus are the majority. They make up about 80%. I might be wrong on there, but about 75-80%. But we do have Nilotics. We do not have Tutsis. We do not have Hutus in our native tribes. So we need to be clear with that. It's not because you are Bantu, then you're Congolese. A Kikuyu is not Congolese.
Okay.
You can be Bantu from Kenya, from Tanzania. Any Bantu, it doesn't mean because you're Bantu, you're Congolese. No. But go ahead with your submission, Mama.
Okay, thank you. Can I finish, please? This girl, she's Munyabwisha. Meaning, these Banyabwisha people, they are coming from Congo, from Rwanda.
But they came from Rwanda.
Yeah, they came from Rwanda.
That's what I said.
This Banyabwisha, meaning of Banyabwisha, we don't have any, in the Congo, the tribe they call the Banyabwisha. No, we don't. But they used to live in the Giseguru.
When you are on a panel like this, you're bringing some words people don't master that. Stay on the main lines. Banyabwisha are Hutu.
Banyabwisha, the original people, they came from Rwanda.
Yeah, but what are you trying to debunk? What are you trying to debunk when the information is said? She is Congolese. Nobody is taking that away from her. All we added is they originated from Rwanda. That's all.
But we don't have no problem with this Banyabwisha people. The only problem we have with this Tutsi people.
You need to understand.
No problem. No. You have to change. We have problem with the Kagame regime. We also do have.
I told you guys to drop Latifa. You didn't listen to me.
We also.
You imbecile na yo. We don't have
also
people problem
we
with
also
Tutsi
have
people
Congolese,
either, because you
exactly.
have some Tutsi who have got Congolese nationalities as well. So we don't have problem with like Rwandese as such.
A
We have problem with the regime.
Don't make it a
We used to say this
Tutsi
in
thing.
Swahili. We used to say this in Swahili.
No,
Mtoto wa
sister.
nyoka naye ni
No,
nyoka.
no.
Latifa,
Don't make
Latifa,
these.
hold on from there. Let us listen from Paul
Latifa,
Kagame.
Latifa.
Yeah.
Let's not make these like a like a street under the tree we are no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yes, we have Hutu and Tutsis in Congo, but they are Rwandans. They are Banyarwanda. They came
But
to Congo.
in the mastermind, those things of Banya, those things we come from. When you translate it, we interpret it in what does it mean?
It means
Banya.
people from.
That's not a tribe, okay? Why do you give yourself a headache?
No, but
About
Banyarwanda means
those
people from Rwanda.
terminologies?
No.
Okay?
It's Banyarwanda means people from Rwanda. That's all it means.
What of Banyawisha?
So that's the thing. It says people from Wisha as well. So it's
like this one was insinuating that it is a tribe.
No, you know what exactly. That's why I stopped her, because she wanted to make it sound like they are natives. They are not.
Okay, let us listen from Paul Kagame. Paul Kagame. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing?
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Just I want to put something very, very sensitive here from the mastermind. I've been following her for so long. She's been saying that they are not Hutu who are indigenous of Congo. We all have run history, and we all have run the partition of Africa. And if you go to the side of Kisoro, we have the Bafumbira related to the Hutu on the border in Congo, as we have Bunagana of Uganda and Bunagana of Congo. So if that partition was there and they cut Uganda this side, Congo this side, Rwanda this side, Burundi this side, do you still say in your mind that there are no Hutu Congolese who went and stayed in Congo, the other one stayed in Uganda, the other one stayed in Rwanda? That's my question to Mastermind.
Yes, let me come. So when they cut, the way you're saying, when they cut on the Congolese side of border, there were no other tribes, only the Hutus. So why don't we have some Congolese tribes that are found in Rwanda or found in Burundi? So when they cut, they made sure that these Congolese tribes should not go on the side of Rwanda. Only the Hutus and the Tutsis that we find on both sides. Like other tribes on that border, there were no other tribes. Only the Hutus. You guys need to
No,
Mastermind, the moment I want to Paul, a moment.
Listen,
Paul.
there is no debate here. There is no native tribe.
I think we should listen to Mastermind. She's Congolese there. This lady just lied to us. She's random.
Paul spoke about
right,
Bafumbira, about the border.
By
What
his grace,
is the
is
name?
random.
To add on the question of I'm the Mastermind, Paul Kagame. On the border of Uganda, what name are the people living in the side of Uganda, and what name are they calling them? Bafumbira Hutu, or they have their tribe named? And what is the name of those that are on the side of Rwanda? Are they having the same name, or the ones in Uganda are called Bafumbira? That is who they are. They don't call themselves Hutu Bafumbira. Can you also rectify that, so that we can know that in Uganda they have their own name of the tribe recognized, and in Rwanda they have their own name?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sog. The problem of tribal always is originating from Rwanda, coming to Uganda, coming to Congo. At first, we didn't have all this going on. So, where is it coming from? Lukwago always say Owiringo. We never had something about tribal in Uganda. It wasn't there. Even in Congo, you could just walk. It wasn't there. All this originated from the war we are facing now and from the regime change of Uganda and Rwanda. So, to me, if we have been debating about this ever since this war started, What is the next step we have to move? What is the solution to this? How can we end this? Because we are all the mastermind. Wait, we are all agreeing to have
You had
peace.
the answer.
No,
in
but
your,
the thing is, you
you
did
had
not
the
answer
answer
the
in your
question.
question.
You're
No, I
telling
know.
us let's go to solution. You just brought a debate here that you're not able to answer.
The
But he had an answer.
mastermind. Can you wait for me to speak?
No, Mr. So asked you a question. Don't ask
He
us
had,
what the
he had
solution.
an answer in his question. He says, since Kagame and Museveni came, we started having the problem of the tribe. That was the answer. So they must go. Why are you asking that question when you brought the answer inside it?
He's not listening to me. Because the thing is, we won't take any tribe from anyone. You will be a Congolese and you will stay be a Muvembe or any
Thank you,
other
son
tribe.
of the soil, for the gifts.
So we need peace. We need to get a solution to this. It's time for regime change in the two countries, bringing war everywhere, and get out of this. Thank you.
We all want
Grace,
that,
by
but
his grace, is not Congolese.
Kagame, before we go, the mastermind, by the grace,
Sure.
do you accept if I say that Paul Kagame of Rwanda and Museveni of Uganda, they are the root cause of this problem, and maybe they if their regimes totally shut down, that problem could go away? Could you agree with me, or you may not agree with me? But what is your take on that? Paul Kagame?
I agree with you 100%. I have been in Uganda for 30 years, raised up in Uganda. I can't now say that I'm a Ugandan. No, I know who I am. The problem is the two regimes brutalizing the people of their country. So we need to get out of this and find a long-lasting solution to get out of this, because there's nothing like tribe in Uganda, nothing like tribe in Congo. So we need to get out of this and stay peaceful.
No. We have tribes in Congo. Congo is not Rwanda. In Congo, we have tribes.
The mastermind, I didn't say we don't have tribes. I said we need a solution to get peace, because we have tribes in Uganda. We have tribes everywhere. You know you tribe. But the problem we are having
but
is
let's
the
start
two
by
regime
bringing
using this as the card.
And
to
my
rule
brother,
us or make us
No,
hate
but
each
the
other.
thing is, the problem of the Hutu and the Tutsi started in Rwanda, and you spilled it all over Africa, like everywhere.
I'm the mastermind. Why we were reaching to an agreement with Paul Kagame, that's why when he stated about the solution, I could tell him, you people in Rwanda, fight that dictator, that Kagame, try to fight his regime so that it can fall, so that all this mess is done with. People in Uganda, fight the dictator Museveni and his cronies so that the region can be in harmony. Because if you claim that there was harmony before these people came into power, the people that some people here see as godfathers, they have created problem. They have created problem moreover to create the insecurity. So to me, I believe that could be the solution. And that's why I was saying, could you agree with me that we should unite as East Africans to fight Kagame, and his regime to fall, and also to fight dictator Museveni and his son and his psychopaths and his cronies, so that we can have some peace and sit down and say, okay, we can drink the tea together?
Exactly, that's the point. That's where we have to be directing. Because
Hutu or a Tutsi?
we need peace. I'm a Congolese.
Paul Kagame, are you Tutsi or Hutu?
I'm a Congolese.
No,
The mastermind. I'm a Congolese.
What is going on here, mastermind?
Question
The mastermind.
is, you are
I'm a
Hutu or
Congolese.
Tutsi?
No, you're not Congolese. A Congolese,
Okay.
a Congolese
Okay,
does
let's
not.
put Paul Kagame. We don't have Paul Kagame.
A Congolese does not carry the name of a criminal.
Okay. You don't have a right to
M23,
rocket
you have
me.
to understand.
Oh, he's
You
an
don't have
M23.
you don't have a right to.
Hey guys, let me just say that this guy is not Rwandan. You're not Rwandan. You're not Congolese. We don't know who you are at this point.
Leave me alone. Let's talk about peace.
He put himself Paul Kagame. He's Munyarwanda, the original one.
Lukwago, this guy, we didn't get his tribe. He's talking a lot. This is not how
Yes,
it works on this
yes.
panel.
This
You
guy,
know, yeah, you have to drop.
You just have to identify yourself as a Congolese if you're Congolese.
You need to give your tribe. On this panel, we give tribes. You haven't given your tribes.
Who made the laws?
It's the law of the panel. Do you want to go down or what?
Go make you a live pan and put that laws.
Okay, well, let me show you how it works.
Drop him, please.
Prison mode, eh? Respect.
I think you can see why we call them.
Please, 1 second, bro. Let me make my quick
That's how they are
Congolese people been saying that they're infiltrated by Rwandese people. You know, these people need to go back home. You know, and I agree. They need to go back home. So mastermind, these are the people that you don't want in your country. You know, by like the sister we have here on the panel. So you should start by telling her.
No, that's not what we said here. That's not what we said here. That's not what we said. No, that's not what we said. Don't change our words. All we said, she is not native Congolese, but if she has the Congolese nationality, why not? What's the problem? So we didn't say that.
The thing, I'm the mastermind. She is not claiming the Mulenge land that belongs to her.
Exactly, she's not claiming any land.
Wait and see.
Who dropped her?
No, she couldn't take the heat, mastermind. It got very heated for her. You know, these people, when you catch them in the light, this is what they do. She's from Musanze, I know her. I looked at her pictures.
Hello, I'm back. Now, I've heard. I was somehow busy, but I've heard. You happen to realize.
You, Mr. Lukwago, is shallow.
You happen to realize. Is it audible now? Let me reduce on this one. Am I audible now? Yeah?
Maybe you can go.
If you drop Latifa, maybe we can. Try to drop Latifa and see if we can hear you.
But drop you. Do it your fellow Rwandanese whenever they come here, you. Eh? Okay? For me, I've got to, and we got to realize Yuhi and their group. When you listen to those things of Banyamwisha, Banyabukavu, Banyawat. Have you ever heard about Uganda balkanization? The mastermind, Kasa Beauty. Do you hear about balkanization? Where Kagame and Museveni, while conspiring with those Western power, they wanted to create a state within Eastern Congo. That's how they came up with those words, Banya, Wati. People started calling themselves Congolese Tutsi, Congolese Hutu. Okay? They wanted to create another state within Eastern Congo. And they wanted to use these tribal cards. Okay? Hutu, Tutsi, Twa. The tribal cards. Even in Uganda, they wanted to do it. That South, they had the central region, southern region. They wanted to give it to Banyarwanda. And we were like, how dare that could happen? Okay? So even in Congo, Goma, you even listen, Willie Manzi, the Americans helped you by profiling Willie Manzi as a Rwandani. Do you know why they are doing that right now? To let you know that these are the Rwandanese we wanted to use to create an occupation within Congo. And they were actually advocating for balkanization. Okay? Balkanization. That they had they wanted to get part of Congo and they name it whichever name they felt like. They had even started getting leaders. Their own leaders. That's why someone would tell you, no, Congolese problem is not all about tribes. But it's Kagame and Museveni who were leveraging on tribal cards to create that Tutsi empire. empire.
But because they want to have another card of G side, you know, they've been making business with the G side in Rwanda. So you want to have another one in Congo. That's why you hear them say, oh, G side against the Congolese Tutsi. I don't know what Congolese Tutsi means. G side against the Banyamulenge, you know, because he wants to make it an ethnic issue and get Huey, can you leave by his grace alone?
Mastermind, that's a Rwandan problem. That's my
No,
sister
I'm
from
gonna
Rwanda.
mute you. You need to leave her alone.
That's my sister from Rwanda, please.
By his grace, come back.
Mind games here. You is playing mind games, yeah?
Exactly. He got something. Now instead he's trying to make it a Hutu thing. It's not a Hutu thing.
The people previously they have been hating. Now that the international pressure is being mounted onto them, now they are pretending like as if there is no problem between them and the Hutus.
Exactly, they are not liking it.
Even a child, even a Rwandan
the people we don't want in our country that you're looking for are the FDLR.
People muting me now, Mastermind. What's going on?
Who muted you?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm muted.
On the comments, guys, don't mute him.
You mute me for like I just spoke to my sister, you know.
By his grace, he's back. By his grace, don't let him distract you.
No. That guy wants to make me crazy. You are destroying my evening, and stop that. It's not healthy. You yourself, you know that. But I dropped because I am driving, so that's why I dropped. Not because I fear you or I fear anybody. What we need is peace. You have killed a lot of people, so what we need is peace.
Mute.
It's better.
But thank you, by his grace, my lovely sister from Rwanda. Thank you.
She said she doesn't want to be Rwandan anymore. Why are you forcing it? She's Congolese. She's Congolese.
I'm applying for Congolese citizenship too.
No, we can't give somebody like you Congolese a terrorist. You are in Kotani. In Kotani is a terrorist.
We don't give to M23 nationally.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will tell you guys how the process is going, but so far so good. I've submitted the papers. I want to be Muluba.
Black Queen, where are you?
You are being fuck you.
Latifa, no, Latifa.
No, Latifa, don't do that on the panel.
Latifa, we don't speak abusive language.
No, Latifa, don't do that on the panel. That you do.
Sorry.
Black Queen, listen from Black Queen. Perhaps she identifies herself. Hello.
Network issue. Why did you come up then?
Black Queen?
She says she has network issue.
I'm sorry, I had a network issue. But I think
but you are audible. You are audible.
You are audible. You can go on.
Okay. So I have been listening.
What is your name, your tribe, and where you are coming from?
Okay, my name is Uwase. I live in Belgium, but I'm from Rwanda.
Sorry, Tutsi.
That question, yeah, I'm Tutsi, proud to be.
Thank you.
It's simple as that. Exactly.
Hey, that's my sister.
Go on.
Very proud.
Darling.
Go on, our sister, Black Queen.
So I have this question because I've heard many people say that I'm a Hutu Congolese or Tutsis Congolese, but they don't accept to be like they come from Rwanda. So I have this question. If Congolese doesn't accept them, and by the history that we have learned from school or wherever, is that when the colonizer came, they just, give one part to to Congo, one part to Tanzania, one part to Uganda, something like that. But why is always issues for Tutsis who live in Congo, but not others who live in Uganda, Tanzania, or Kenya? Why is always in Congo? That's the problem.
Okay, Black Queen, a moment.
Can I answer as a
Mastermind, before you come to your part, Black Queen, you said...
Uganda answer that question.
Black
No,
Queen,
but
you
she
said...
asked why the Congolese, why do they have the problem
Goja
with Congo?
kidogo.
Congolese answer though, like
I know,
Black
it's a
Queen,
Congolese question, but I don't
yeah,
know.
but
Okay,
no,
go ahead.
a moment, Black Queen. I'm the mastermind. Black Queen, I wanted you to clarify us. You said in your school they teach you that Rwandan land was given to Uganda, Congo, and the countries you mentioned. Did I hear it right?
Because that's exactly what I heard.
Yeah, I want her to clarify that.
I didn't say in school. I say in history. Even you guys, you can be
I mean,
ignorant or whatever, but even you guys know it.
The history you learn is that because...
You can't call us ignorant because you don't know us. We may be more
No,
knowledgeable
mastermind. 1 minute, mastermind. I just want...
She can't call people ignorant on the panel.
Sorry.
Black Queen. So it means there is Rwandan, according to your history that you go to learn, because you're not born with while knowing the history. You're taught that history. So with the history you learned that there is Rwandan land that was given to Uganda, Rwandan land was given to Congo, Rwandan land was given to Tanzania, Rwandan land was given around. There is your land elsewhere that was given away. Am I right?
Yeah, in the Second World War. Yeah, when the German was.
Okay, I just want to tell you that before the Second World War, Uganda was in existence, because we also have people who went to fight in the World War, heroes in Uganda who even have medals from the World War. So if they tell you that the Rwandan land was given after World War, that is a lie, because Uganda existed before World War II. So, Mr. Lukwago, there was a question, I think he had a question or she had a question. Now I take back the microphone to you two. I just wanted to clarify that issue of land, which they lie to them that they belong everywhere, and their land, for them, their land is in every country. So, back to you, Mr. Lukwago.
Rightfully so.
Let me take... Thank you very much. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Songs?
The land is in every country. I love that part.
Yes, we've been called here ignorant. The whole Africa is ignorant. So it seems like in Rwanda, I mean, I'm learning to...
I didn't mean it in...
No, please, it's okay. Never mind. Don't worry about that. I'm just learning to become more considerate about these, especially Tutsis that are meeting online, because they've been taught something else. I would not call it ignorance. I'll just say they've been taught something else. I don't know if it's brainwashing, indoctrination, name it the way you want, but apparently they have not been taught the history that everybody else knows. They have a different history that they've been taught. So somebody is on the panel telling us that during or after World War I, or was it 1 or 2? I can't remember. That a part of Rwanda, a part of Rwanda, which never wasn't existent at that time. A part of it went to Congo. A part of it went to, but that time Rwanda did not exist. A part of it went to Tanzania. A part of it went to Uganda. Those countries. So in other words, she's saying what we said earlier. What is in Congo is ours. We can come in Congo because it's ours. That's basically what she's saying. And this is very dangerous. No, wait.
I didn't say
you
that.
spoke. Nobody opened their mic, sister. When you were talking, you may not understand the impact of what you are saying. You were saying, but that's exactly what you said. Not using the same words. I'm interpreting. You also say that you Congolese are chasing those. Listen, I need to clarify this. Nobody is chasing any Hutu or any Tutsi in Congo. We are clarifying who they are first. They are not of Congolese origin. That's clear. But if you came to Congo, listen, being born in Congo does not make you Congolese, because some people think that because they were born in Congo, they are Congolese. No, in Congo, we don't have the right of soil. No, you can be born in Congo, but you're not Congolese. You need to be born from Congolese parents, Congolese native parents. That's when you are Congolese. It's not because you are born in Congo. And you don't become Congolese because you've stayed in Congo for 100 years. No, you don't become Congolese because you stay there for a very long time. No, those are not requirements for you to be Congolese or become Congolese. No, that's not what our law says. We need to be clear on that.
That means I'm a Muganda too.
Exactly. So people go, I don't know, you can stay in a country 200 years, but it doesn't make you native of that country. We need to stop this. And Congolese have not said Hutu Tutsi go. If you have a Congolese nationality, you can stay. You're just not an autochthone. You are not a native.
Grace, I hope you understand what she says.
Yeah, but Grace is Congolese. She's just not. Even the Banyabwisha came from Rwanda. Why are people making these sounds like it's the first time they hear it? Banyabwisha came from Rwanda, but they're Congolese. They are Congolese by naturalization. That's not a problem. They are. I didn't say they were not Congolese. So you will stop and leave my sister by his grace alone.
And why we always fight about Banyamurenge and these Tutsi people, we don't fight about Banyabwisha? Because why you guys
Latifa, you are making it a Hutu Tutsi thing. The way you're taking it.
I'm a mastermind. Can Mr. Lukwago put me in the big screen so that I can teach this sister of mine, Black Queen, some history? The map you're seeing, it is a map of Uganda before colonialism, 18-something. And when you see, Uganda would be the country even fighting for land, by the way. They tell you that there was Ugandan land in 1914 that was cut from Uganda to Sudan. And there was some land from Sudan that was given to Uganda. And they tell you a big chunk of land was taken from Uganda to Kenya, that is 1902. And then up there you can see another land from Uganda to Kenya in 1926. When you look in the sides where you made claim Rwanda, there was no anything like that. So Ugandans would be claiming land, but because we are Bantu people, we know and we are not greed of power or anything. Ugandans are not claiming land anywhere. So that was the land of Uganda before colonialism. So let those people who are lying to you that there was some land from Uganda given to, from Rwanda given to Uganda, go and tell them that it is a lie. You can make research about that map. It is in the encyclopedia. You said you're in Belgium.
Whenever they come up with such accusations, they should talk about the Entalo kingdom too that existed by then.
So, to me, I can tell my sister, you can screenshot that
Rwanda,
map, or
Rwanda,
else.
We never had Rwanda. Northern part of Rwanda belonged to Entalo kingdom. The current northern part of Rwanda. Rwanda was a tiny kingdom.